All right, everybody, welcome back to Roll Seekers and the Legend of the Bell. I have scary music playing. I'll turn it off. So, welcome to Roll Seekers, where a group of gamers play TTRPG for your enjoyment. My name is Dustin Ritchea, your humble dungeon master, both your best friend and your greatest enemy. I'm really excited to be here to play some games with you guys. Last game ended on kind of a cliffhanger. So, I think we're just going to jump into the game today. So, it is Saturday. Let's roll.
Let's roll! I
don't have fireball. The free version.
What?
Hello. Welcome back, everyone. So, last game ended with Clara fighting Janella and Neona. Lots of stuff going on.
Oh, it was crazy.
I sang songs.
It was some wacky tobacco,
It was
everybody.
so nuts.
It was so fun.
So much fun. And
My old character from last campaign almost killed my new character from this campaign.
Oh, that would have been great. She kind of did. You guys used powers to...
Yeah, she has
No, Zampha did.
And you're all related.
Now I'm dying.
Janella was definitely the one that killed Clara.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
told you.
here we go.
Power word kill.
Oh, yeah.
Clara, you just walked forward to the pit. Green light was emanating from the depths of this ley line of arcanic energy, once connected to a soul forge to literally let mortals ascend to sub-godhood. In the past, Xanfa used this portal twice, but was never able to truly ascend. The first time she used it, the Fey Lords took back their power, stripping her of all the might she would need in order to ascend. That was the beginning of the Forge of Karaga's campaign, which unfortunately is not available to viewers, but is in the memories of our players, except for Kevin.
Except for Kevin.
Afterward, she attempted to ascend a second time once she was released by the Seekers. This time, however, the Seekers intervened, and it was Neona who stepped through the God Forge and destroyed it. However, the arcanic leyline energies continued to pulsate in this place of power, and when the ring holding Zampha's soul was brought back, she re-manifested as a specter's lich and attempted to kill all of you with necrotic energy. David is still dying, so she did succeed in some regards. While this is happening, Neona and Janella tried to end a 300-year feud that they had with Cecil, the goddess of fate. Also known as?
Astarius.
Sorry.
They tried to end the feud believing that you are the puppets of Astarius because you are supposed to be dead. Her daughter died. Neona believes this because the Fey Lords always extract a terrible price when they imbue their champions with power. Either the champions eventually fade back into the Fey and become a new Fey Lord, or they die and are petrified, as what happened to Neona. She does not believe that 300 years could pass and Clara would still be alive.
She's not dead.
So as this happens, Janella fires power word kill, something she learned in this terrible temple, back at Clara. Clara was imbued, however, with the power of the Fae, which halted the spell from completely enacting and killing you outright. As you fought with yourself, treed inside your mind, and your father's kind of ghostly spirit calling to you, you fought to stay alive, but it was too much, and you passed beyond the threshold into the quiet lands. However, that was not what the party wanted. Pushing away from fate and Astarius and not using those powers to try to change your fate yet again as Astarius is kind of pulling away from the group, you decided to use a boon given to you at the beginning of the season called the Will of the Party. It enacts the power of one of the dead and forgotten gods. Now, the gods are dead, and yet sometimes with belief, their prayers are answered. This time kind of taking a meta level as the players believed in these gods to let them enact again in the world. Clara found herself on the shores of the quiet lands with the cold water brushing underneath her feet. As she stands up on the white shores, she feels a ghostly spectral hand, cold as death, touch her. She does not see what speaks, but the hand is long and cylindrical, slender, like feminine, but also masculine at the same time. The voice, whatever it is, this entity leans in and says, "Live." And you awake, but you are not the same. You are changed by this darkness, this god of death. Evil? Good? You're not sure. But as you rise, life seems to literally be pulling into you. Your mother attempts to pull you away, and your life, literally her life gets siphoned back into you. You let her go and walk toward the Lich, your grandmother's Anfa, and as you touch her, she literally burns away into you. As this happens, your eyes turn a kind of sickly, ethereal green, and as you turn around, the Fey Lords flicker out of existence, and somewhere in the distance, Yevros, the tree of the world, begins to shed its leaves, as though you are now severed. In our world, there are many gods, and the world continues to build based on belief. However, there are 6 gods, capital G. Those are the dead and buried gods. Their power has created all that Nabel is. And when this god intervened, nothing can stand in its way, for it is true power, a true god, and she has been touched by him. We will see what happens next. So, as Clara takes a step down, Neona on her knees in front, the stone kind of still breaking and cracking and dusting onto the floor. Janella holding the ring, trying to reach the exit with our battle cam. She's trying to reach the exit, but she stops and turns as she hears the death road scream of Zanfa. Just, and she is gone forever. But she does now live within you. As you turn, having captured the power both of the Fae you were and Zanfa, you turn and look toward your mother. You may decide what you wish to do, but in the back of your mind, there is a hunger. You could have her too. Janella looks, the ring in her hand going inert, except for a small flicker of life. The life that you plot pointed to remain within the ring. Clara, what do you do? We're going to pause the round initiative. David is still dying, but this is your moment.
I just want to say that I'm glad it only took like 7 years to kill Zanfa in real life.
Well, until we kill Jamie, I don't think she's really dead.
That's 100% true.
Oh, sorry, James. We gotta do what we gotta do.
All right, question. So since Janelle is a crazy sorceress and she was able to get the ring, is there any way that now that I kind of have these powers embedded within me that I can call the ring like to me?
Meteor swarm?
The ring is inert from you. Yes.
So no, I can't do it. Okay.
And if you have telekinesis or something, you can.
No, I don't.
Mage hand.
I don't. I'm like, I don't have mage hand or anything, so it's fine.
Stupid druids.
Boink.
I'm gonna scream out to Janella. Janella, please come here. I know that what you were trying to do was what you thought was best. But please come. And I'm going to walk to Neona and kneel down, and I'm going to fight that urge and push it down, not knowing what the heck is happening to me, but all I care about right now is seeing the person that I've been trying to see for the last...
Neona, before you believe your daughter takes a seat, kind of leans down in front of you. Her eyes are glowing, ethereal, sickly green, and she has just absorbed your arch enemy. What do you do?
Being like level 20, like, do I understand what happened?
I mean, I would think so.
Like, do I understand that, like, she's actually, like, absorbed? Does everybody realize that?
I mean, what I explained happened is what happened.
Okay, so. I don't think you're gonna be okay. Something... We need to get out of here. How are you feeling?
Okay, so that all happened. Now we're still in initiative, so we're gonna move forward. We're gonna have Lyra, you go first.
I would go, take my movement, go to David.
Okay, you go to David.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can get to him with a dash.
All right, we have Clara. Torque.
Okay. Not sure exactly what is still... I know the immediate area around me, we're okay. So I'm going to kind of go around the corner, knowing that David was kind of fighting something on his own.
Sorry, guys.
I believe right here. Just press into the room.
All right. I'm gonna go. Seeing Lyra go over towards David, but David's still being down. I'm gonna go over to him and give him just get him up off the ground, and you will get 7 hit points back. Nice. I'm gonna use the other one on myself because I'm greedy that way, and I get 8 back.
Ooh, wait, I accidentally damaged myself.
And I will hold my action. I'll just hold an attack in case something weird comes up and I need to defend us.
Janella.
She looks down at the ring and back up to her best friend. And she's gonna slowly walk. She's not gonna go all the way because she's apprehensive.
Well, it's perfect. 6 feet.
She's not gonna say anything. She's literally just going to. She's very weary.
Watching.
David.
David will wake up.
Can you stand him up, please,
Yep.
Trevor?
Do I have to?
What a minute.
What happened?
Where's Cecil?
Let me kill.
I got so scared.
I don't know what's going on. Let me fight something.
Or says, how did it blow up? What happened? Where's the bird thing?
He wakes up like a dad when you shake them in the middle of the night.
What's gonna happen?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or Jamie when you wake her up by touching her foot.
Elric.
So I
These are strong turns, everyone.
so I know that.
Sorry that Kevin and I went to like help a fallen ally.
Yeah. So this is something that I've actually been wanting to do for the last few games.
Stab Jamie.
Nothing.
She's evil. Absolutely.
Could have told them that.
I do nothing.
I throw my loot on the
But
floor.
I've wanted to do this for a long
Trevor, you were telling them that you're
time.
the
You guys
croc.
are the worst.
I want to go explore a random room.
All fight. I've been wanting to go over there.
I'm gonna run through these random passageways to see. If
Well, nope, that's the wrong spell. So we're gonna
Perception.
have to work on that some other time.
Looking for media.
No, I'm gonna pick an object. Is there like a sconce on the wall?
Glad we waited.
Is there like a sconce on the wall here or here? Okay. So since I'm having difficulty seeing, I was doing some thought about how I could navigate better through the world. I'm gonna cast light on an object.
Okay.
It will emit a magical light for a 20-foot radius.
Sure.
Does that allow me to see silhouettes? So it's a magical light. I would think that it would hit an object and bounce off.
Yes, but your eyes actually only help you see like illusions and celestial magic. So that would not help.
Clever though.
It is clever.
It's a... what kind of evocation? Okay, I tried. So it didn't work.
But you have lit up the room.
Great.
I look over and wonder why he did that.
Am I helping?
1, 2, 3, and I'm just gonna take a look around to see if I notice anything strange. Obviously,
Can you
I
see
know what just
Clara?
happened. Yeah, like, do I see anything different about?
I mean, you would have seen this whole thing go down kind of through shadows and ethereal magic, but now it's starting to calm.
Okay.
You see her kind of silhouette
She have like a aura.
a little bit. You can
Okay.
kind of see her face a little bit.
Okay.
Aren't you so glad you made the mechanic where you have to describe everything twice?
Lyra.
David, the threat is gone for now, but I want to go look at this source of power, and I don't think Clara's okay. I'll go take me 60 feet back up towards them. Trevor, please.
Yep. You can get up there. You're right behind her, just in case you need to choke her out.
Okay. A blue wisp comes off of your shoulders. It looks at you. Everyone in the room will be able to see this wisp at this point. It kind of manifests itself into the world like a light. You can see this. And it looks right at you. Something's wrong, Clara. Something's very wrong. I think we're at an impasse. I think you have a choice to make. Be careful, Clara. Be careful. Clara, your turn.
Clara, you have to hold your blade.
No, that's an effective turn.
So did they
Foreboding.
It's something.
hear or can they only see?
I can hear it.
You can.
Lyra can hear it. Neona can hear it.
I think I'd be able to see
You
what
can
it
definitely
is,
see it.
but I could not hear it.
Correct.
What the hell?
Just
How long has that been here?
forever.
Is that new?
I know I'm not okay, but we stopped her. Janella, that ring needs to be destroyed.
You say that to Janella. Perfect. Torque.
I'm going to head back up to the main group now that David is up.
Yeah, I am.
I would have lifted you up.
He just
too.
bring me up.
Yeah, I got you.
Um,
No, I want you to reach across.
Yeah,
um, there's nothing I can think
Can this
that
be
can add.
Elric in the background?
with the automaton.
The moment called for this.
Unable to see. Elric has decided that background music is the most effective way to help his party.
I'd like to actually, you know what? I'd like to go up and, knowing that Clara had just. This time you will die. No, I'll go up to Clara knowing that she was legitimately dead and just kind of got back up. I'd like to do a medicine check just a general like just a once over.
Like,
Be
are you undead?
Hey, yeah, I'm like.
Yeah.
Are you like
Destroy undead.
Are you still a person? What is
Okay.
what is happening here?
Sacred flame.
Okay.
Oh boy.
You get a plus 10 to that one.
What?
It's that is a 17.
Okay, will save.
Ooh boy. Oh sorry, that's a 19.
Still will save.
Okay. Yep. Nat 20.
Nice.
Oh,
so
nice.
Holy hell.
you touch her and you notice that something's going on with Clara. She hasn't quite set. So like there's magic still pulsing off of her. And as you go to touch her, you feel it looks like part of your, the best way to describe it is your spirit, almost like it's like pushing, but then your spirit has like shadows around it and you pull back.
Ooh, you got something spicy going on. Sorry, I don't.
Janella.
That's appropriate.
That's spicy.
That's appropriate.
That's spicy.
I mean, it makes total sense. It doesn't make it any less funny, though.
This is a spicy moment.
As I'm in the background.
Torque does not know how to read the room.
Neona, what say you?
Yes, destroy that ring, but he's right. I wouldn't describe it as spicy, but you have some inner conflict going on, for sure. How can we help you?
David.
Trevor, can you move David up around here?
Yeah?
Dave's looking at Janelle like, "Who? Still out? What? Why? I thought she was dead."
Okay.
Janella or Clara?
Miss everything.
Yeah, I was unconscious.
Neon, it is your turn. Elric, you're on.
I kind of just talked.
I think at this point we can move out of initiative.
Okay.
So you guys have, unless somebody attacks or Janella decides to not do something.
Can I see the ring, please?
No.
I would like to go look at the forge area, the power area.
Oh, as who?
As Lyra.
Okay, so Lyra, you push past and you go down and you see the pit. It is gone completely inert. All the magic that was once there is gone. It looks as though it is pulsing out of your friend Clara.
Does this area look like it could be, like, is this significant? Does this spot look like it's some conduit?
So the amount of magic that came out, you believe that this would be a ley line, like a place of great power, probably where arcanic crystals may be growing way down below, or the weave is thin here, so your character wouldn't give two shits about this place.
I'm just thinking that. This screams Montague bullshit all over it.
Janella. I just want to see the ring to make sure that Xantha is actually gone from it.
I still have no reason to think that you should be alive.
Okay, you can hold the ring. Can you show me it?
She walks past him.
Yeah, like, who are you?
Okay?
I mean, we kind of worked together. We just kind of killed the bad guy you tried to kill 300 years ago. She walks
What
past.
happened?
Neona would do a medicine check on her as well.
On who?
On Clara.
Okay.
I could just imagine everybody in the party coming up and like,
Yes.
you okay?
I can see that. Like, their buddy just fell down and got back up. And
Go ahead.
I'm gonna guess that's at least a 22.
What did you roll?
A 12, but like she had proficiency in medicine.
Got it. Okay. Will save.
She also 19.
Okay. So you go to touch Clara, and as you do, again, you feel your spirit pull out again. This time you resist it and move away from her. Again, Clara, you are in flux.
Can I not? Can I let my spirit try to go into
Choose
her
to
to
fail.
fight the evil spirit?
Yeah. Okay.
That's what she would do. That's what, if she felt that, she would think that maybe that's what Clara needed. Like, if she's got Xantha in her, she wants her to have her mother.
God. Just no warning. Just her soul goes.
Okay.
too spicy.
Neona grabs you. You attempt to push her hands down and she latches. Level 20 druid, sensing druidic magic, your spirit fighting for control of itself, and you see Neona's spirit begin to come out into you. You struggle slightly and it begins to enter. Your eyes roll into the back of your head and the world around you fades away. You find yourself back in that black place, the water beneath your feet, like a black slate of water, like obsidian glass. In front of you, you see the kind of broken spirit of Neona, fractured by the Fey Lords, fractured by the ring that she does not have, but also glowing with a kind of blue and golden light representing both the Fey and the Nos Silver trees. To the right of her, you see Treed, waving. Next to that, you see Yexin. Yexin looks a little bit like Lexi Mox, but different, more regal. It's a blue shadow, like a blue spirit specter. And to the left of your mother, you see what looks like a stout, hardy man. He has a bushy beard, and he's wearing way too much fur armor. As you look at this scene behind you, you see the normal version of Xantha. She is an old woman. Wrinkles beset her face, and though there is malice behind her eyes, there is a softness to her features, as though at one point perhaps she could have been someone loving and wonderful if the world had not taken her down a darker path. And behind her, you sense power. Not the kind that would help you rule, but something else. Some kind of celestial representation of power. As though if you were to embrace this, you would never be the same. You would never even look at the world the same. Each one of these things vies for your attention. And as you sit at the nexus of all these things, you have a choice to make.
You have all sacrificed so much. Some have even given your life. And though you may have given it all for something that I don't yet understand, I know to you it was once important. And I know that whatever I choose, I would be led in the right direction.
Xantha kind of lifts her hands, her white and kind of blue tinted skin. Her old hands, she's wearing these kind of like gray robes. You've only ever seen her in black. If you can, child. Sometimes choices are made for us. You find yourself at a crossroads, and it seems as though you have a slight amount of time in order before this decision sets in. And I don't know what this decision will be. You may take the time you wish to ask any of these creatures or beings a question, or you may simply make a choice. Depending on what you do, how you ask, and your final decision will affect most likely yourself and the rest of the game. And I have really no ulterior motives here. I'm very curious to see what happens.
I think Clara has made up her mind a long time ago on what she wants. So rather than asking these beings a question, I think she's going to use this time to just embrace.
Are you sure?
Oh, I don't know. Okay, fine. Okay.
This is too much for my sleep deprivation. I'm dying.
When Destin asks, "Are you sure?" it changes everything. Wake up,
Can I say something? Can I say something?
I don't know.
I don't know. Will it influence you?
It might. Yeah,
Okay.
I won't say anything. Damn it.
I can't wait to hear what you were gonna say.
I know.
Ask her how to cast.
All right, I go.
Teach me power!
Oh yeah, if it was Elric, he'd go straight.
So
to
much power!
He'd go straight.
Hold
to the
on
god
with
thing.
both hands!
I am the golden god.
Yeah, thank God it's not Elric.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be so bad if it was me there.
So, do I know that I can ask each thing a question?
You don't know anything. I'm just telling you, you feel like you have a little bit of time.
Okay.
Like you don't see this world collapsing. You don't see like them fading away. You see a moment in time.
Okay. Then she's gonna go in order of what she wants. So she's gonna go to Tashnar first. Well, who she thinks is Tashnar.
As you approach, the figure begins to become more corporeal. As you do, the rest of the group kind of fades away, like at least for this moment, and you see him standing on a white shore. White sand that looks like platinum blonde, just as far as you can see. And the water lapping up to the shore is black. As you approach, you immediately, you find yourself walking, and as you take a step, it feels like you're on a boat. You are standing on the boat in the ocean looking at the shore. And he is standing on the shore looking at you.
Am I able to go to him?
You could try.
Oh, shit, Fred. Do it.
I think I know what you're doing. Nice. I think I get the reference. That's good. That's really good.
He smiles, a warm, inviting, loving smile. But it's a smile that doesn't look like any time has passed. Just that he's proud of who you are in this moment.
I don't know, because, is that enough? Should I go to him and ask him a
your
question?
gut.
And if I go to him, is that my choice?
Do
This.
So, if you know a little bit of mythology, you'd want to think very carefully about going to him.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, stop, I know. I know.
He'll eat you.
Yeah, he's actually... As you approach, he's really just a nightmare!
He's a ghost scoop the air.
We're not good with serious moments.
Kevin can't handle
I've been
it.
trying so hard this game.
Kevin's just sitting here like this.
We're a half hour in. I haven't made so many jokes.
His tongue's bleeding because he's biting it.
He's just got Laffy Taffy stuff in his mouth.
You just have blood.
Kevin gets inspiration for not saying anything.
Kevin, your silence is there to
For
inspiration.
not breaking tension.
Okay.
I can't help it. It's just who I am.
Kevin's our personified fart sound.
I need relief.
I don't do good at situations.
I need laughter or I'm gonna cry.
All right,
I kind of want to see you.
are you I just,
You should just dive in.
yeah. Thank you. I don't think I could have made it here without you. And I know that you think that I could have, but knowing that you were here with me, just thank you.
He takes a step forward, and you see him push his feet into the water. He almost fades slightly. But as he does it, almost as though he passes an invisible barrier and his skin looks like there's resolution. My little Clara. Your mother was my moon. But you are the stars. This world has been unkind to you. I know this. I've seen it. But you do not need greatness thrust upon you to be great. Your mother feared what could come of you. I believe that was her only mistake. She should have seen what you would have done. Just as you are. And he steps back.
I love him so much.
He was so obnoxious in our last campaign.
That was the most heartfelt thing Tashnar has ever said.
Like,
that
I
was
wanna
amazing
cry.
That you've heard.
that I've heard.
Oh, okay.
Dash, no.
As you see him step back into the shores, around him you see two little children that you don't recognize standing near him.
It's from his first family. I'm crying. Okay.
His first family.
He's
event.
happy. He's happy. I can go. I'm gonna look at it. I have goosebumps. Okay. I'm gonna walk away. A tear falls from Clara's face as she wants to go back to.
As you take a step in the other direction, the boat disappears and you're back in the darkness. The figure of your father is blurry and spectral, but it's still standing there.
Okay. I'm gonna go to Neona.
You walk toward Neona. As you do, the world again changes and you see her in a grove. It is the very grove that our first campaign took place in. It is a grove of many different statues, but all look like Stonehenge stones, representing each of the Fey Lords. There is a tree growing at the edge of the grove that is beautiful and has a slight golden aura to it. And Neona sits in the center of it. Her somewhat bluish skin and her hair. She is beautiful in your eyes, but she is not the most beautiful person you've ever seen. For Neona had a low charisma.
She had a decent group.
But she is wearing druidic garments. She's not in a dress or flowing. She looks more like she is prepared, kind of like leathers and things like that. And as you approach her, looks as though like she's talking to some type of butterfly or some type of insect, and flies away and she looks at you. You are more complete than you have been this place. More yourself. And as you look at her, all of the stuff kind of falls away, and you see your daughter.
Clara, I'd give anything for you. And I was once tempted with great power, and our family always will be. You need to make the choice for yourself, and be confident in the choice you make. And I believe in you.
Mother, why did you fight against Cecil and Darius?
at that time, didn't believe that fate should be changed. And I was confident then, and I question it now.
As she says this, behind you in the grove, you see a beautiful tree. It's almost like a vision, perhaps, that once Neona saw. But the tree is aflame.
And what of Yevros now?
That all depends on what choices you make. But Yevros will always be there for you.
The vision fades back and you see the large tree. It looks as though your questions prompted the vision, as though at some point Neona saw the tree ablaze.
Right. I'd like to go to Xantha.
You head towards Xantha. As you approach her, the old, kind of soft woman, the scene fades. You see her sitting at the base of a tower. The tower is still under construction. Player-wise, it looks as though the same tower that Trevor's character gave up the blade. She is sitting on a black throne, and you see scaffolding moving up the tower. People are coming in, building it. Some people seem familiar, but the vision's not clear enough. You see Xantha, old, haggard, wilted, slightly broken. She looks alone, desperately so, and the pain of all those years of loneliness have hardened her toward malice. She looks at you. What? There is no love in her eyes.
You once made the decision to get married and bear a child.
A mistake.
No. That's just the fate that you chose.
She stands. You know nothing. Petulant child. You know nothing of pain, of loss, of sorrow. And when the world is at your back, with a knife to your throat, power is the only thing the world will listen to.
And for that, I am deeply sorry for the life that you bared. I have felt those things at the hands of you. You have inflicted that life upon me because of the decisions that you have made. And if only you could have let love stay in your heart, could maybe your fate have been different. So,
Is that what you believe?
yes.
Freedom only belongs to the person at the top.
And yet you once held power and were at the top, and look at how far you've fallen.
She doesn't say anything but shrinks back.
Despite what you have done, I'm a person that believes that fate can change. And I love you, grandmother, despite it all. Because you created my mother. You have helped me meet the people that I am with today. So even though you've caused me pain, I forgive you. And I wish you happiness and love.
She says nothing.
leave.
She fades back into the...
Can I nominate her for inspiration for that? Because that was the best role play. That was
Very good.
fantastic.
Thank you. All right, and then last one is this crazy power thing.
Yexen? Or
No, you-
Tree?
Right, Yexen!
Texas
You could ignore Yax.
You could.
No.
There's also Tree.
I was thinking Treed was with Neona. I'll go to Treed.
Okay.
Yes.
But no, you still have to go to Yakshin.
No, you do not.
Please.
Do not.
You head toward the little dryad. And as you do, the world changes into darkness. You see a golden tree dripping gold. All around are shadows burning the grounds. And you see what looks like a dryad / satyr standing in front of the tree. You've come a long way, Clara.
Thank you. For a while there, I thought you were only a figment of my imagination.
Can't I be both?
I see evil something.
I believe you can.
Good. Few have witnessed the golden knot. But I figured you already.
Thank you.
It is light in the shadows, as are Yevaros and Isara.
Do I know? No. And who is that?
What?
Isara.
No, that is not correct. Oh no. I want to make sure that I have the name. Do you remember the name?
I have it written.
Of what?
Yeah. The third tree. I don't want to say it and have it wrong.
I wrote it down somewhere.
I want Daxos back.
No, you don't.
He was a simple villain.
Then you go play level 1 campaign. Get out of here.
It's also known as the Nas Silver Tree, so we can say that.
3 trees: Yevros, Golden Knot, and no, I'm missing one.
Of course.
I'll fix it.
Valtora. I'm
It
pretty
is
sure it's
Valtora.
Valtora.
It is Valtora.
And Valtora.
Okay. Yeah, 3 trees all connected by the same root, same tree in different places. Yevros, Valtora, and the Golden Knot.
I believe it's Valtora. Forgive us. I will make sure that I have it right.
It's canon.
It's
It is deciphered.
There's 3.5 trees.
Tree, who is?
fourth tree though. No one knows.
It's a seedling.
It's the Golden Apple. Sorry.
It's tree.
Who is Valtora?
Valtora is not a person. It is all.
I saw, once this power came over me, a great tree burning. How do I save you?
Why are you asking me?
Because even though you've helped guide me into secretly making my own decisions, I want to repay you, and I feel that you will lead me in the right direction, even if you don't give me the exact answer, because you like to let me figure it out on my own. You're strengthening me.
I have loved everyone I have ever helped. Loved them dearly. But my designs are my own. They are far-reaching, and the implications are great. I seek only to protect the 3 that are one. They are the world. They are the seeds of life. And to stand as the guardian of those 3 is of the utmost importance. But you mortals, life gets in the way. So out of love for all that came before you, I will tell you this. Anything I tell you now to save me, to save the trees, it is for my designs and mine alone. The best I can do for you is to let you make this choice yourself. There will always be another, until there isn't.
So if I choose not to bear a child, what will become of you?
I will find more.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. To make everyone happy, let's go to Yexen.
Yeah.
Sorry, Allie.
You head over to
I
Yexen.
hate this thing.
I am impartial.
I'm happy.
As you head to Yexen, the world again changes, and you see a battlefield with burning Inari villages.
Oh, Lexi.
You see Yexen, a spectral form, turn slowly towards you, the woods in the background. I thought you were gonna come see me, Clara.
You were a part of our group, which means you were a part of our family.
Both I was and Yexen and Lexi, and now we are Yexen.
It is terrible.
Yexen, why did you choose to come along with me?
Circumstances.
No, I don't believe that.
Truthfully, I saw an opportunity. Yexen was the spirit of vengeance that kept me alive, and I was trying to figure out who would kill all my friends and family. Now, I am part of that spirit of vengeance, and it lives in you. Unless you choose to let us go, then we will simply disappear. And all of those hopes and dreams will be gone with us. You left us once, Clara. Are you going to leave us again?
Oh my god. That's the reason I'm here.
Hey, the spirit of vengeance.
You let me die.
But if you're the spirit of vengeance, don't you think that if I let you go, you can finally live a life of peace in the
We're dead, Clara.
in the afterworld?
We don't know what's out there.
But rather than being so vengeful, don't you think you want to take the risk to be happy and free, like your people?
They're dead too.
I don't know. I don't have an answer for that right now.
Well, just know that I am thankful that you chose to come with me. But if that time comes, know that it isn't out of vengeance or spite. It's to hopefully let you.
Does that mean you made your choice? You know what? You know which way you're gonna go. It feels like you're moving away from us. That's very clear.
Was that a choice? Were they a choice?
Yeah.
What part of the choice are they?
Neutral.
I miss you, Lexi.
Alrighty.
I am Yexen now.
I wish I could have saved you.
I know. You find yourself back at the crossroads, this nexus of fate.
Alright, the last one is this power. This.
What do you think it is?
Yes, yeah.
Well, I was kind of hoping I was gonna get some information on this calyx thing, but I don't know if that's what that is. Maybe it's the.
It's the same thing Neona could have walked through.
Yeah, the
Ascend
Fae.
to godhood.
The Fae.
Her dad.
That's why I wasn't sure if it was a...
You're gonna find the romance novels.
Yeah. No, I wasn't sure if it was like a vision or if it's something that I actually walked through.
It just feels like a feeling right now. You
Okay.
could walk toward it.
Okay. Like I said, thank you all. You have helped guide me up until this point. And I know that you will all support me in the choice that I make. And you all represent something in my old life that I will forever continue to take forward with me. But for right now, in this moment, I choose my mother. Father, you leave me with love. Yexin, you have taught me not to hold vengeance. Treed, you show me the possibilities of life and the future. Zanfa, you have proved to me that we can make our own fate and choose our own fate. But you also help me to see forgiveness. There is a greater power that is out there that is looking me in the eyes. But I've seen what great power can do. And I've seen how it can destroy. So I choose my mother, who represents me. And if I can get my own mother to believe that I am me, then there's nothing that can stop me. This is my next challenge. And this is the fate that I choose.
So, as you say all of this, and you begin to walk toward your mother, your love for her, you do see the figure of your mother put their hand up and pause. She shows you her love, but she looks at you with eyes, without saying anything, that ask the question, are you sure? And as you walk toward her, to set the stage of what's going to happen is, this is a big decision for you to make. I think I'll open it up for if anybody wants to have any comments to you at this point. As you walk forward toward this decision, it's not set in stone, but you will need to think of all of the branches that this choice will take. So, you're choosing your mother's love, but by choosing your mother, you would walk in the footsteps of your mother's path. That doesn't mean in any of these decisions that you make the choice and some of them go away. Based on your choice, some of them might get stronger, ones you didn't choose.
Okay.
So, I believe that if you follow your mother, you are still going to have the Fae inside of you, because you're part of that family tree, that bloodline. So you're still going to have to deal with that. I think this 8 years coming now, learning about how what Treed's true motives are and why he can be so manipulative. I mean, it could be good, it could be bad, but we also know as players how your mom struggled with not necessarily wanting to do the things that Yevros wanted because it didn't align with her own views. So that's something that you're going to have to deal with as well.
Yeah, but I think in the game we're playing right now, like, it's all about fate. So I think if you choose that path, which to me makes sense that Clara would choose that path, that you're playing with fate and what Neona really wanted the whole time was for you to be able to alter that fate, right? So I feel like that would be more of your goal
Right.
going forward. That's how I would see it. Like,
That's
how
kind
you
of how I
save
was
Cecil
thinking it.
and still manage to be something of Yevros because that's who you are deep down.
That's kind of what I was going for.
I get it.
Like, I'm not saying that this is like, I still want to hear everybody's opinion, but I guess.
I definitely don't think you should try to take the power.
I disagree. Well, Elric disagrees,
Yeah.
but
No, I just.
Like, I don't think Clara would do that.
No. I'm just trying
Elric,
to.
maybe.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed if Elric didn't.
yeah, Elric would absolutely. I don't know. Maybe he's learned. No.
I think Elric would even be conflicted with it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just trying to do it where I feel like this is the path that would help
Well, I think
the most, like out of all of them, like.
and
Still,
what your character would.
yeah, like
that's-
it's still fighting off the Fae,
Right.
but still helping with Cecil and trying to, like, I don't know. I feel like that I can get the most accomplished with this one.
Oh, I completely agree. I was just.
No,
giving
I
you the
know.
heads up.
I'm just. That's a concern too. But
Yeah, that's what I was.
I
thinking
think
of,
you
the
should go
Clara
with-
with like just
I think you're
generally the
kinda-
most good.
And I
Like,
think
that's
you're
kinda-
like proving Xampha wrong too.
I actually think you should risk it for the biscuit and go with Xanfa. See what she has to offer.
Or go the wild card
She has
route
so
and go
much.
Yexen.
actually, I was gonna pick Tashnar until I saw his two little kids with him, and then I
Tashnar.
was like, "Oh, you're happy here. You're gonna."
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's gonna bring him back.
I know.
So
I know,
that's
but
the river. You cross to the underworld.
I'll make it clear too, like you're choosing a path.
I know,
You're
not
not choosing
a
like they're gonna
person.
come back.
Wow.
All of a sudden,
I think if you
I'm
choose-
back! Test
I
not
think-
at a bar!
I
You
think
mess with the
choosing
Tash,
Yoda
you get the
is a big deal
job!
there. I think
Yeah.
she's gonna stay with you forever.
Yeah. I don't know, and it's hard because Tashnar is the only one that truly believes in Clara for Clara.
I don't know though. I think you've made some leeway.
Wild
Yeah.
Card. Yexen.
Yeah, I
Wild
think
card.
after this decision, your mom is gonna see things differently.
If she survives it.
If
Exactly.
she survives, yeah.
She's not gonna survive.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna survive.
If it's
it.
up to me, she will choose to sacrifice herself and live within you.
Do you have a
Like-
plot point?
No, but I have a
Plot
decision
point,
to make
kill
because
her.
it's my character,
please
and I
do.
did let my.
Gonna have
spirit-
Niona, Yaxin. Let's go, guys. Who else?
Yeah, how many more spirits?
I can tell you that if Clara absorbs the power of Yexen, I'm just walking away.
That'd be quick.
Kevin's
Yeah.
done!
No,
World
let's-
Seekers is
hey,
dumb.
let's make a pact. If she does that, we kill her.
Bet. I'll agree
We
with
kill
that.
her.
All right, what do you say? Like, what do you actually think?
Either Neon or Tashnar.
That's where I'm stuck.
What would be the path though, taking with Tashnar?
Druid Barbarian.
To like just like walk away from everything?
Believe in yourself.
I think if you choose that path, you're almost walking away from the Fae and the power.
Which path?
And you're gonna just be Clara. And you're gonna be Clara and you're gonna learn Druidism without the Fae powers. Like that is that path.
That's what I mean, but like I would just be myself.
Well, not really.
Yeah.
Or you might-
And I think that
or
would
you
I
might
think
die.
that is
Or you
a,
might die.
Or you
that's
might-
a noble
You're probably gonna die.
that's a noble option.
Or you'll just have to start talking like this.
My name is Clara Adama.
Here's,
rest of the
here's what I think you
I
have
miss playing him so much. That's like if I could bring
you
him
can
back.
thank me for him even being in the game.
Oh,
Okay?
Yeah.
You're the DM. You can just bring him back.
Yeah, and destroy the whole story world.
Jamie, this is
F
This is
verisimilitude.
how I see it. You have two pathways in front of you. You have the pathway of going and saying, no, I am the chosen of the Fae, and I'm not going to let my mother's fate be my fate, and I'm going to change that, and I'm going to save Cecil with these powers, and I'm going to figure it out.
And be bound to the fate forever.
And be bound. Right? That, I think, is a little bit harder path. Or you can take the pathway of, I don't want any of this power. I'm great being me. I'm going to follow what my dad said. And thank you, Mom. Thank you, Xampha.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Peace out. But seriously, like, you're severed, and you're like, I'm severed for a reason. This is, that changed me. I'm going to just be me. And I'm going to help my friends, and I'm going to save Cecil because I'm great as a druid I am.
No one's talking. Power!
I was about to bring it up.
That's
You
the
could
third
choose
week.
Unlimited power!
Unlimited cosmic power.
I do not know.
Limit space.
I do think that is also an option, but I think the group would
That's
kill
a
you.
pretty good option.
As Eli said last game, evil campaign. Evil campaign.
Except the rest of us are not evil.
That'd be
Not yet. I'm neutral.
It's actually not
You're
as fun
not
as you think
fucking
it is.
neutral.
Yeah, yes.
Is David neutral?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know, so I guess yes.
Alignment. Yeah, I had an alignment change.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness,
Shadows. We don't know.
choosing
No,
power
it's still good.
could either go really, really good or really, really bad. And knowing
You can't
your
choose
brother,
the power and be
it'd
good.
probably be really bad.
But if you choose Tashnar, you could yell out at people, mess with the player.
I
You
don't. I
get the
really
ah.
don't. I don't think the option of the power has even gone through Jamie's mind
No.
because it's not
The-
her
like-
character.
Claw, claw, rah, rah, rah. Come on.
Like, you would hope that if I choose
That's something that's just gonna be in my head for now. Alright, that's great.
You would hope that if you chose the power, you could use it to affect the party. And
Oh my god! Only you would think that, Trevor.
You would hope.
Only you would try to use that. I'm gonna choose the unlimited power because it's gonna help people. Like bullshit. No.
Trevor's lawful good is always for the greater good.
Always
For the greater
for
self.
the greater
For the
good.
greater self.
Well, that's all right.
His lawful good is mostly lawful evil.
For the greater good.
Your lawful good falls with like Thanos.
No, I'm totally. That's why I'm actually chaotic good. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay. Nope. With all of that, I
Make your choice.
You should go see if you can talk to the power.
Jackson.
No, you shouldn't. 'Cause
No.
I think the minute you do that, you're gonna have to like make a will save and like to not even to get.
People have been playing with me for a while.
I think that's a terrible idea.
I'm not. It's
Trevor
not,
wants
I'm not
you to take the
persuaded
power.
by it. It's fine. When your time comes, Trevor.
when he is gifted with unlimited cosmic power.
There's a
Come back
reason
to the
Trevor
game.
doesn't have
Somebody
any
kill
choice.
me!
Trevor's gonna go to the unlimited power.
Trevor will
because
just
of the
start
implications.
decapitating people.
Oh my god. For the greater good, Allie.
Trevor can't say no to the.
I'm
great
not
power.
good. I
what
cut
is your
off God's
cho-
head.
What is your choice?
They tried to assassinate us.
What is your choice?
They tried to
You-
assassinate us.
You lost your paladin power.
This is all inside jokes. I apologize.
Okay, as she puts up her hand, I'm gonna look back over to Tashnar, and I don't know. Look back to Neona, and I know that you don't want me to become a puppet of Yevros like you were, and I know that my father worries that I may go down the same path that you did. But following your path doesn't mean I'm going to walk exactly in your footsteps. I'm hoping that I can continue to control this power that I have been blessed with. And still finish the task at hand. So thank you for being concerned, but I think this is the best decision.
Are you sure? Final answer.
Don't let him get to you.
Let him get to you.
You walk toward Neona. As you do, the world begins to shift, and all of a sudden, there is a white light. All the other figures seem to shatter and disappear, right as you're about to reach for Neona. In the distance, you see the power, still undulating behind this idea, this place you could go. But between you and it, as everyone else disappears, for at least the time being, you see a figure in all white. What about me, Clara? Stars ignite in the darkness.
Made up.
I could use you.
That's exactly it. Use me.
Aren't you more powerful than that? You choose the Fae. You believe you can control them. You can control them, Clara. Do you really think that you can? I can't even control the power of myself. But you little slender Clara, you will control it all. All of it. No. Your mother was afraid of me, afraid of me. I can grant you power.
I am not my mother, Cecil. I am Clara. You chose to keep me alive for a reason. Some part of your fate saw the goodness in me.
Some part of your fate saw the goodness in me. Some part of your fate saw the goodness in me. Some part of your fate saw... You see all versions of yourself, but they're all standing next to one of the figures you just talked to. They're all looking at Cecil. Do you think you haven't been here before? That I don't see every one of your choices? It's fate. And you hear all of you say, fate.
It is fate, and I don't know what I've chosen at previous times. But this is what I choose now. We can help you, Cecil.
What do you do?
We are coming to help you. And this is how. And I want to try and step away and go back to Neona.
As you say all that, all of the other versions of you say the exact same thing at the same time. And all turn around at the same time. The only place that none of you are is in front of the power. Because Cecil can't touch that.
Or it's because Clara never picked that any time. Don't let him fuck with you. You've never chosen that path.
Until now. Because we've never had the need.
I'm telling you, Elric should have been there.
What do you do?
Elric's getting shit on by Janella.
While this is all going on, he's just trying to like. He's just trying to argue his case to her, and
Who the
she's
fuck
just.
are you?
I've never chosen this power because I believe deep down that I can help you, Cecil, and I may have failed in the past, but I can assure you that I do not intend to fail now.
You did have and will fail.
Watch.
You turn toward Neona?
Yes.
You take a moment and you step into it. The world disappears. You hear a scream from Cecil. Ah! She's gone. A moment passes and you open your eyes. In the back of your mind, kind of outside of the game, it's in the game, but it's just like slightly in the back of your mind, all you hear is, there will be another. While the gift of Umtharis is locked for the rest of this campaign, it will unlock again in our next campaign.
Yeah.
Had you chosen the power, it would have been locked forever.
See?
Ooh. Trevor still wants to pick the power.
As you step in, your mother looks at you. You see the last vestiges of her life go into you. She falls to the ground as Neona's tale comes to an end. But inside, the light she has, you see the ring on Janella's hand crack completely, and even it goes into you. Inside, you feel a tumultuous war taking place, your spirit shattering, but the group will notice that the color begins to return to Clara's face, as though the gifts of Umtharis are leaving. At the sacrifice of your mother, your skin becomes rosy.
With a tint of blue.
With a tint of blue. And the darkness of Xanfa seems to mix with yours. Behind the group, you see each of the Fey Lords erupt Treed takes a step forward. One of us. One of us. And as you take a look at them, combined with the powers of both your mother and Xanfa, you see the Fey Lords one by one also going into you. You rise up, and Treed smiles. Alas. He disappears. As you take on the powers of all the Fey Lords, kind of lifting off the ground slightly, your horns fully grow back. You feel Yexen leave. And you also feel that part of you that was you, that was Clara, is gone. Clara, you are now a Fey Lord. You have the power of the Fey. But your time is limited. Level up, everyone. Intermission.
Can we take a long rest?
Welcome back! We're having some taffy. And we're gonna move this camera over slightly. Look at that. Oh, we can do things on the fly.
Woo, woo.
Crazy.
Where am I at? Where am I at?
Right there.
Oh,
Found you.
oh, it's me.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb
more,
war. 5, 6, 7, 8. Time to eat some taffy.
You didn't say it, but we know.
Clara,
Yes.
you fall back down to the ground. Janella looks aghast. She looks around at the situation, dropping the ring, and she is gone. Teleport. As you
Did we
sit-
come to find her?
Huh?
Oh no, Lyra says that. Didn't we come here for her?
Wait, should I just refuse her to be able to teleport?
Can you? Mm-hmm. How?
I got the Christmas
20
gift.
Sorcerer. Do you think you can stop her?
Wait, what?
I got the Christmas gift, the Goglier like whistle.
No, you don't have. Well, like for this Christmas?
Yeah.
No, Halloween.
Oh, Halloween.
Halloween, sorry.
I think it's too late.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too late. She did it. You'd have to do it before she does it. That's like it's a homebrew of Dimensional Anchor, so you have to cast it, and then nobody can do it. But if they do it, you can't react to use it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Got it.
She's gone. Clara, you fall back down, and your mother, who's still holding on to you, she fades and passes away. She is in your arms.
Somebody do something.
I'll go medicine her. 15.
Her spirit is gone.
I'll just shake my head.
Can you not?
Second one was coming. I knew it.
Bless
I knew it.
Yes.
Maybe a third one.
Look into the light.
She gave her life so that I can continue.
Your
on.
voice kind of booms and echoes slightly.
Cool.
Does she look a lot different?
Clara.
Yeah, like her horns have grown back. Her eyes are glowing with blue fey light.
Is the silver
There is a
part
kind
gone in her
of there's a
hair?
kind of fur growing down like a girl wearing like those sleeves, you know. Like
What
this,
about
like, but it's-
what about the silver in her hair? Is it gone?
I was hoping that
gone.
she's just gonna be covered in fur, like
She's just a
man.
fawn now.
This is not your fantasy.
She's just this,
Savage. Clara, you've changed. I hope it's for the better.
Well, she looks a lot less undead.
That is good, but the horns are back, and her voice is louder.
But the horns have always—they're just growing back.
I need everyone to roll. Hang on, let me see which ones it's gonna be. It's gonna be will saves. It's gonna be will saves.
Me too.
I.
Just remember your number.
Does it have to be in the little thing?
You got to decide that now. Do you want it? Does it matter, or does it need to be
I
in the
don't think
thing?
it matters
Okay.
because it's gonna. All right.
Yeah, because
so 12.
it only lands in there.
So
half
don't
the
say
time.
it, just remember it.
Oh yeah, so just remember it.
Okay.
Now, odds, winner. So like odds are. I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure this out.
Used your words.
Get all of them. Odds are the person who rolled the highest loses. Evens are the person who rolls the lowest loses. Make sense?
Okay.
All right, so it is odds. Whoever rolled the highest loses.
Oh, cool. I rolled a 7.
Probably me.
I only rolled a 14.
I got a 26.
15.
12?
Yexen flies away from you and smashes into Tora.
Perfect.
Now, can I still see it?
Yes.
You just start
I
laughing
just look
him.
at you. I'm so
I
sorry.
am the vengeance of the elves. Together we shall undo what they have done to us. My name is Jackson. I am a spirit of vengeance, and I have chosen you as my champion. Don't worry, I come with powers. I have excellent intuition.
I'm so sorry, Torque.
I like the idea of you, but I don't think I like you.
I get that a lot. I got it from Claire, I got it from Lyra, and now you. That's 3 out of 3.
Laura, you can see
Torque, I'm still the same
What
person.
is he saying?
Oh, it's just talking nonsense.
Really?
It always does.
I didn't question that.
I only hear
But
what
why
you
is
I
it
honestly
here?
think you'd be able to see
Oh,
it.
I see
Oh,
what
dude,
you're
I love it. I love that you didn't. It's so funny, but I do think you'd be, as a
Okay.
Fey Lord, I think you can
Okay,
see it.
all right, then I don't say that.
I like the idea
It's
of you.
really damn funny, Jamie.
That's good, yeah. Kevin was confused for a second.
You may call upon me at your leisure. And he
Kevin. Torque, can you use it for anything cool? Yeah, I can't hear him, but I can see him.
I have no
No.
idea.
You
David's
cannot.
like, what the hell
Yeah,
are
I
you
feel-
guys talking
You
about?
cannot.
I feel like it's
Captain.
probably not.
Okay,
Lyra begins to crack and turn to dust in
Neona.
your. Sorry, Neona. Oh, fuck. Neona starts to crack and turn to dust in your hands.
I'm just gonna embrace her for a second while this is happening. I
And
kind of want to just cover her so no one else.
And her staff
notices
is
this.
left for Claire.
Does she have her staff on her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna literally cover her so nobody sees this. I'm gonna have my moment, and then I'm going to, once she, is there dust on the ground? Okay, I want to take a little vial out, and I'm gonna put some dust in the vial, and then I'm going to stand up holding Neona's staff.
You now have your mother's staff and your father's soul.
It was her druidic focus. You
Yes.
could use that.
So I drop mine in the ashes.
Your father's sword?
No.
Because you're savage?
Yes. No.
I didn't choose you, father.
You stay here in the pit!
Which snake staff are you dropping?
Now you're both dead.
Not.
Might I suggest you also pick up
You. Yes.
the ring?
And I put
Is
it on.
is her soul in there now? Because it's a ring of mind shielding, so whoever dies, their souls go in there.
No.
No. It's empty.
It's empty.
I didn't think I thought it like cracked and was broken.
It's
It is
broken.
correct,
So does it not magical anymore?
It's not magical anymore.
but I still pick it up because it's a symbol.
So
Let's go.
since your parents are dead, does that mean you're gonna be like real edgy now?
She thought they were dead for a long time,
Yeah.
so she
still
was
the
already.
parents are dead.
You're gonna make a multi-billionaire company and become the savior of the people?
Yes.
What?
Okay.
Batman.
Batman who could
I
just
don't
have
get it.
saved Gotham with all of his money.
Oh, great. Another Batman remake.
I don't like that Batman shined in that one movie
Taylor.
and fought vampires.
Blade?
Movie's awesome.
Can we get the hell out of here now? Or
I stood up and said we need to leave.
yeah, we came here for the Queen of Crows and she's gone. Do we still have to go find her?
No. I thank you all for bringing me to her.
We
There are greater
better
things that we need to do. Let's go.
get back to all those pirates.
So we're just not gonna go after Janella? Like I thought she was supposed to be a good guy.
I'm neutral about her. She tried to kill me.
Because you're bleeding and like burned up and just.
Can we
She was confused, Elric.
it looks like Clara got what she needed.
We're
Closure.
Killing
emotional
vampires.
damage.
So you're heading out?
I think we should.
Okay. As you head out without any real rush, you notice that there are several rooms attached to this chamber. As you walk down that hallway, you could go to the left or the right if you'd like, or you can simply leave.
I'd like to go to the left.
I would like to go to the left as well.
Okay, 2 of you go to the left, 1 goes to the right.
Can somebody come with me?
I go with David, I guess.
Oh, thank you.
We need somebody who can use their.
You guys head in, and you find treasure troves.
Ooh.
Items of might and magic from Xanfa. Also from our personal Christmas D&D game. So, you will each pick up your item, you bag them, and you do not talk about them because no one has sent me their stuff. So, you have items.
We're going to talk about it today.
Well, I still don't have them, do I? I'm not upset. You just don't have items.
Mine's a tattoo kid.
Okay.
So, you guys have your items, and you head on out.
Hang on. Wait.
Turtle's
Player
talking
knowledge.
now.
Where's the skeleton?
They threw that out.
The warg. Where's the warg skeleton? I want to roll a history check on it.
Okay, go ahead and roll your history check on. I don't know where the war.
Oh, first you got to roll if you even find it. You went down the left side.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was
I think-
it was in that room.
It was in that room. But from my memory, this place looks like it's had some remodeling.
5 years
modeling
later,
done.
Maybe the rats moved to you.
investigation to find it.
Okay.
18.
What are you looking for?
There was a skeleton, and it
This
looked
is why
like a
we almost
warg,
lost
which
the
was
last game.
essentially a human with a wolf, less werewolf, more
This is
human.
what Trevor went to find.
Because I thought there was going to be something to help me, and you're like, there's a skeleton. Who knows what it means?
It was changed.
So
to
there
a
would be a
wall.
skeleton
And there
in
was,
that
like-
room on the left, 18 for investigation to find it.
Yes, and
They moved it out.
Find a warg thing, skeleton chained to the wall.
History check, plus 13, double proficiency.
Has to be in it now.
Come on,
one,
nat
now,
20.
one, now, one, now, one.
Nat 20.
Wait, is it now one?
You see it and simply just be like, that's interesting.
Yes!
he's been waiting 4 years to do this.
Thank you for the encouragement to do yes and. Or he wouldn't have had that moment.
Trevor, closure.
Funnier than when you told him his lamma was.
I've never been more happy. I've never been more happy for Nat 1 in my whole life.
This could be on TikTok.
As I'm with Elric, I look at it and I go, yeah, that is interesting, and I keep walking.
I remember
That's a weird looking
I
thing.
was so curious about it. You said one of the best parts of storytelling sometimes is the mystery that you don't need to know everything. And I was always so that stuck in my mind. Like when I would DM or I'd think about storytelling, it's something really important. And now that we're here, I'm like, I finally get to roll again.
I think with the power of Clara's Faelord, she knows what it is, walks by it, recognizes it, and then keeps walking.
you guys,
Not sagely to herself.
you guys are the best assholes. I love you so much.
I'm sorry, but that is just the best.
Channeled so much.
I was
negative
ready
energy.
too. I was
channeled
ready with an
negative energy
answer.
to you.
Oh my god.
was
No,
ready.
I am literally going to die not knowing what that is.
When you die at your funeral, we will tell.
Whisper it in
Well, I'm already
ear.
dead.
Trevor, remember that warg thing that was chained up in the city
And if you,
that no one wanted to investigate?
when you die,
Jamie's just like,
we'll
fucking leave
tell
him
your
alone
kids.
already.
We'll tell your kids.
Oh my god. That's one of the funniest things that's ever
We're not doing well with the fireball thing. It was Ryland's favorite thing. What's the fuck fireball counter?
What are you doing, Kevin?
I just did. Just now.
Okay.
For the whole game?
We haven't said fuck at all.
Fuck.
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 Okay, hold on. I can't.
It's my turn.
Oh, that's funny.
Eli says it, we all just be like, hey!
The hang in there sign comes up.
Technical difficulty.
Oh
Okay.
my god. Thank
We
you.
leave.
Thank you.
Without looking at
I want to make a sponsor button that just says Trevor's Curiosity.
Hey, I'm happy though. I got at least one F-bomb counter on here when I called the Kraken officially Bill.
Fatals. Okay, so you guys head out. leaving the mystery of the warg forever
Forever and ever.
encapsulated inside of the island. Hey, this world will continue in other campaigns, so if you could sail across the whole world and find this island.
Don't tempt me. But my
I
next
will plot
character
point that it's your next character's one true desire.
to find this creature.
I want you to play a warg.
That's his next character's father.
That's your father.
That's his end. That's his.
Oh my god, yes, please! It's a prequel, and then
Somehow
it's
gets
Trevor.
sent
That's how
back
it
in
ends.
time.
He dies.
I
And he
would
just dies to death.
I mean, our last campaign had so many time loops in it. We could make it work.
Ooh, the Weeping Angels.
Try to
Bring
move.
that in.
I try to.
Oh my
Try to move away from the time stuff, but like, all right. So you head out. You walk up out of this forsaken temple, hopefully to put it behind you forever. As you head down, so you head up to the top of the little island, Temple Island, and you head down through the moving towers and things until you find yourselves on the rocky beaten path that goes down toward the beach. I'll say this whole endeavor takes you about 2-3 hours before you're finally back on the white sandy beaches. Now, we will, we'll decide. I wanna open it up. So, what's about to happen? There's 2 different things that can happen, okay? So, the first one is you head back and you encounter the pirates,
Okay.
okay? And we will discover how we're gonna get out of this situation by just talking to the pirates. The second thing that could happen is a little bit more Deus Ex, but does make sense in this mind. And there will be something waiting for you on the beach. So, my question is...
with the pirates?
Maybe. So the question is, do you want it to be the pirates or the something waiting? And it's going to be a chance roll.
Both.
Something waiting.
Okay, so we'll
I don't want Deus Ex.
okay, so you don't want to. It's not like a god is going to be standing there.
I want both of them there.
All right, so Ali says for both.
Ooh.
I would choose the latter option.
I don't.
The Deus Ex.
The Deus Ex.
Oh yeah.
I would say Deus Ex.
Okay.
Neither.
Neither. The pirates are dead, and there's nothing. There's no reason.
Janela came out here and went on a rampage.
I will say both, though.
Okay, both. Sounds like both is winning.
No, it's tied.
It's tight.
It is tied. Oh.
Oh. Okay. What'd you vote?
Deus Ex.
Pirates. Deus Ex. Both. Both.
I like
Deus
I
Ex.
like curveballs. Deus Ex.
Yeah, Deus Ex is like, okay, I guess, oh, we have both, and then Deus Ex, so got it.
Then
It's tied.
Deus Ex.
Deus Ex. So 3 votes for Deus Ex. So, so Deus Ex or
Or the pirates and Deus Ex.
Pirates of Deus Ex.
One way or
Okay, so the way that it'll work then is because I wasn't expecting I'm leaning towards, since it's both, that means that people wanted the incorporation of the Deus Ex. So, one, you have a 25% chance of the Deus Ex not happening. Okay, so you have a 75% chance of the Deus Ex. Well, do you want to choose? Since you've been kind of
Oh, 3.
starring it out. Sure.
That I want?
That you don't want.
Don't want number you don't want.
Which number is no
Oh.
Deus Ex?
1.
Come on, I want to see the Deus Ex. It's a Deus Ex. So you would have got you. It was a 3, so you would have messed up. So you did that thing where there's 3 doors and you changed your answer and you got it. So
But it's
I made
the same,
sense in my
I thought that's what I
but
wanted.
it's the same
That's why
thing
I
behind
chose
each
3.
door.
I wanted a 3. That's why I changed it when I found out that it was what I did.
okay.
No, but seriously. I had a good feeling about the number 3.
I just don't want. I want the pirates to get back.
what?
You head down into the
I want them to get back
beach
home.
as pirate music starts. You notice that on the beach there's like a shanty town that's been built in the last few hours. Like not like wood and stuff, but like you see it looks like a Survivor village from the show Survivor.
A bunch of
However, you notice as you walk toward, you hear the kind of, and you see most of the pirates are chained up, head down, butt up in the sand. In front of them, you see these heavily clad, armored beings. They're not quite as stalwart as the stone-eating dwarves that you've encountered. They seem slightly more finicky and odd, slightly exotic in their appearance, and they move kind of raggedy, but they're wearing incredible armor, and they have like little flying wooden things floating around the area, and you see one of them standing stalwartly, and he looks over at you. Who is that over there? He comes running up to you. By order of His Majesty, King of the gnomes! We ask you to relinquish your right to this island, for we don't want anyone on this island. Do you surrender?
I step forward, and in Gnomish, I go, my brothers, these people are under my control. We are friends.
Persuasion.
So good.
Yes.
This is not going to be good. Yep, 0. That's a 9.
You speak like a peasant! Your accent is weird and your body is a strange shape.
And your face is covered with color from the curator.
What is that on
The
your face?
color, the scars.
Do you And he throws this little orb up at you. And a net, like, just erupts around you. Strength or acrobatics? You're a monk, so you should be.
Go for straight.
Saving?
Yeah. Athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Okay.
I love the gnome so much.
15.
Yeah, you just dodge it.
Okay.
Ah! So you see all the gnomes turn and they come like running up. There's about like 20 of them, but in the water, you see this like orb thing that's kind of being moved by the waves. It looks like a ship, but it's completely cylindrical.
Is
Okay.
it the Undersea Treader?
It is not. That's on the
Whoa!
beach.
Whoa. We can talk this out.
Who are you?
Who are you?
The woman speaks.
I pull out my shield and sword, and I'm Lyra Pexel of Garifon.
Caravan. They all kind of murmur. We are unfamiliar with places not of Caragas. You are in dangerous lands.
Why?
This place is run by our Lord and Savior, leader of the Gnomish people.
Who?
We would love to leave with all of our friends here. Do you have a way for us to quickly vacate?
You should never have come. How did you get here? Come back the way you came. And our leader is Malgar, the Sublime.
I wouldn't.
I like how it was an afterthought.
Our ship was destroyed. That's why.
No one can survive the seas. And he looks out into the ocean. You see the orb just kind of moving.
We killed a kraken.
I can tell that you are not going to come easily. You see one of his men like runs toward the beach and fires this like flare up, and all of a sudden you see the orb just kind of it starts moving, and all of a sudden static electricity builds up around you, and it fires, and you just see like 3 more gnomes appear riding large wolves, and now they're riding in they just teleported into the area. Look, using technology that seems familiar.
Alfio's technology.
They're riding in circles around you.
Alfio's teleporters.
So he perfected those?
It's been 300 years.
300 years.
I want to know if Ralphio's has kids.
Oh yeah, he 100% mirrored it. No.
Ha! Now you are outmatched! There's just wolves riding around you.
I speak to the wolves.
Okay.
I speak to the trees.
We mean you no harm.
Because you can speak exotic. Wolves are not exotic
Yes,
animals.
they
No, they are not exotic.
Are they dire wolves?
No.
Oh.
Okay, I'll speak to the wolves.
You just cast speak with nature. Okay, just like
Pups.
Okay. We mean you no harm. We want to just try and talk to your masters. Please stop and give us the chance to.
what are you rolling for this?
Talk.
I rolled by
Intimidate, persuasion, deception,
Persuasion.
Friends.
I'm playing my
Animal
flute, just
handling?
kind of like
Yeah, can it be animal
enjoying the
handling
scene.
instead? Yeah. Can I just animal handle instead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Handle that animal.
15.
Okay. They pause in front of you and kind of whimper, and they come walking towards you, and you see the riders. No! No! She is evil! And they come up and lick your hand.
Why do you think we are evil?
You have come to the Forbidden Island, lair of Xanfa, once dark queen of these lands.
We literally just killed her.
You speak lies!
Dude, why are you here?
We watch this place as secret sentinels. We set up booby traps, but they were just recently all sprung.
You need to make better traps.
No, they were very effective. We came here, and most of the people that were caught by the booby traps were dead. They looked like they ran our way in a hurry, too.
But how did you know?
Your crew.
Yeah.
Wait, how did you know this is the tower? Why did
What are you talking about?
you came
Put down
here-
your weapons!
I'm not holding my weapons.
Put them down.
No.
We are the gnomish army!
What? How
Please
about-
just, do you have a ship or something? We would like to leave.
Friends, I feel that this scenario is growing out of hand. It is I, Velp, Lord Commissioner of this ragged band. Fear not, I shall deal with these renegades, hoodlums. It is I, Velp.
Did we just stab him?
If you want to just stab him.
What?
No.
No.
Oh, wait, no, this is the gnome?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought this was like just a pirate that got free.
I start untying our people.
No, they're not going to let you do that. They go between you and your people with their spears.
Please just
They also
let
have
us
like
leave.
flying, like drone things.
What are
flying
these
on the people.
teleporters that
Hold
you
on.
have? Can
Hold
we
on,
leave,
guys.
please?
Hold on. Ready? Watch this. We submit to your will. Take us to your leader.
Drop your weapons! Yes, it is true. You must drop your weapons for us to adhere to these declares.
That's okay. Here's our weapons. I give him my rapier.
Hell no.
Okay, then one of them walks up and takes your rapier. It's so huge. And he walks away.
Then can we speak to your leader?
Incarcerate him! Two gnomes come up and they put manacles on you.
That
Good!
worked
Now
really well,
he is
Elric.
placated!
I'm not worried about it.
I think Elric has an idea here. This is the best way. We get to talk to him.
They
we
will
get...
not touch Saffron.
All right, I'm gonna roll a persuasion check.
You see Cassandra and Snake Eye Joe like on the ground, like they're both tied up to a pillar, and you see them whispering to each other and they're moving their arms as though they're trying
I
to
would
set
like to
themselves
check.
free.
Can
I need to
I have
roll.
a question. Is Micah trapped or did he sneak away from them? For the love of God, please let me roll
Yeah,
for
go
him
ahead.
to
go
not
ahead.
be trapped.
Hide versus my perception. I'll add nothing to it. You have an okay chance.
21.
Okay, yeah, he's okay.
What did you
I
roll?
rolled a 1.
All right, I would like to roll a persuasion check on their. leader.
While we're distracting them, Micah's gonna start setting people free.
Listen, we mean no harm. We're trying to leave, and we are more than willing to speak to your leader so we can clear the air.
You see Velp, and he walks towards you very haughtily. Please persuasion. You need a 14.
Dirty 20.
Speak!
We just killed Xanfa. We would like to leave the island.
He takes out a white glove and just hits you in the face with it. She has been dead for a very long time.
She wasn't.
Listen! Our records show that she died 300 years ago in this island, and we've been keeping it safe because it is a ley line of great power. Why are you disturbing this place?
Because it was my mother that is the one that destroyed her.
He walks towards you. Who was your mother?
Neona.
He
My
looks-
father was Tashnar Adamar.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's a horse of a different color.
So please release our crew.
Yes, 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 of course. Your Majesty. he walks away.
Now I cannot imagine anything other than that gate guard at the Emerald City in Wizard of Oz. Well, that's a horse of a different color.
I would like to know how many people
There's only one of us kind.
How many people did I set free before they let everyone
5.
go?
She should get some experience for that. She's only
Yeah,
level 3.
yeah. Micah gets some experience.
Yeah.
It's a good role-playing experience. So they go and they start to let go of the pirates. And you see like Seabark's just barking at one of them.
Seabark, it's okay. It's all right. They didn't know.
Your crew is free, and you see all the gnomes. There's about 25 of them. They're, well, it's a good thing that you told us. We would have had to fight you,
Right.
and we dispatched your men so easily.
They're not really a part of our group. Can my friend here have his rapier back, please?
You see one of them.
He's huge. He's like.
I mean,
Thank you.
It's how big is it? You're tiny.
I mean, gnomes are still like 2/3 the size of a halfling.
Velp, who assigned you here?
Balga, the Sublime.
How many more of you are there?
Many. We are an entire race of people.
Where are they?
He points toward the orb.
This technology, do you have a way to teleport?
Yes.
Would you help Clara, Adamar, and her people? Would you help us get back to where we need to go?
Where do you need to go?
Where do we need to go?
I can
Probably the Port of Six Mass.
Yeah.
To Yevra.
I want to think this one through, gang.
I couldn't even think of a smart ass comment to make.
Well, we can't really go back to Garifon.
Since there's no reason to go back to Garifon, there is a tree that is burning that I think that we can help.
Clara, we...
That's out,
What?
That's outside of the conversation.
Like,
I don't know if that's a clap. You saw a vision. You don't know if it's actually burning.
That's what I feel.
Maybe it was the
Okay.
metaphorical burning.
The role play.
It's a spicy
God,
tree.
it took me a second. You got me. You got me.
yeah,
No, we should go back to the pirates so we can worry about this whole Cecil.
Well, the pirates aren't at the Port of Six Masts, you nillywigs.
They went to Helvetia.
They went to Helvetia by your orders. You already forgot your sense? You sent our men to their deaths?
No, we have other things to worry about.
You don't, not more important than the Commodore and the Commandant and my men.
Elric, if we could go anywhere, we might want to take the opportunity to not just go back somewhere to convene there.
Everyone, hold on. Just because we can teleport you doesn't mean we will. Obviously, Malgar the Sublime is going to want to meet you first.
Okay.
If I were to teleport you away to one of these places you named without telling Malgar the Sublime, well, he'd be very upset.
Well,
We
take
will
us
go
to
meet him, but we still need to talk and figure
We
out
must
where
discover first why you are on this island. We have to at least understand.
Clara,
You are talking about people being dead and people being slain. Explain it to us slowly. I have this, Philium. Tell me, Velp.
Alrighty. So here's what
we
we do.
take 20 to tell
Please
them.
somebody write down Philium, because that's my new favorite.
Filium?
Can we take 20 to explain what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's how we came back to here.
Your adventures are quite great.
Like a montage.
Can we go meet your
just, like,
leader?
running.
What do we need to deal with next?
Malgar the Sublime.
I just said when you take us to your leader, as we walk there, we are going to discuss.
We're just like face to face. He's like,
It just like comes into your field of view.
Listen, take us there, and while we're walking, we need to discuss our next adventure.
You see an electricity like bubble erupt, and a moment later, everything that you are, including the sand that you were on, is now inside a large domed room. Electricity is moving all around the ceiling of the dome, and the large orb that was in the ocean is some distance off, all still in the dome.
This is very powerful equipment that you have here. How did you come upon this?
What?
Did you make this?
Science!
Yeah. Science.
It's not the witchcraft many of your feeble-minded folk believe in. We are the gnomes.
I love the gnome.
I look for Malgar.
You're in a large dome, and there seems to be no creases. It's going to take a couple minutes for the decompression to happen.
How long does what?
Otherwise, your eardrums will pop.
Oh. Oh, that's what I thought.
And how long does that take?
20 minutes.
Okay, so let's discuss what we need to do next.
First, rest.
Okay, yes,
Hey,
where are we going?
Meet
We rest
Malgar.
here?
That's fine, but we gotta figure out where we're going. We have 20 minutes to talk.
Helvetia.
yeah, let's make a list of the things that we need to do. Let's. I have something called my adulting list about things that I need to take care of. So let's make an adulting list for the group. This is partially Kevin talking.
It's also partially me, Philium. I too have an adulting list. Keeps me and my wife, Mordecai, well-fed, nourished, intimate.
Okay.
We need to deal with
I like
Cecil.
Trying to figure out how to spell Mordecai.
We can't deal with Cecil until we can face the Calyx.
Who is Sissel?
She's just a goddess.
She's just a god.
Oh,
Not good. Don't worship her.
Okay. So, Cecil.
We need to probably deal with Queen Ashara. She's kind of a bitch.
She's gonna come to us one way or the other if we don't give it to her.
Well,
so.
maybe we lead them to Garifon and they get killed by the Calyx.
I don't know if they'll approach a city that they see as like, you know, currently like encapsulated by this like
It's a good point.
old god looking thing.
It's a very valid point.
You have many conversations with the gods?
No.
It's becoming more frequent though.
Yeah, a little. I mean, we have had conversations with gods.
You've been talking to your gods ever
I
since
talk to
I've
my
known
god
you.
every day, but no, but you don't think I'm crazy until you saw him. We did see him.
We did see him.
Claire's
He's real.
basically a god now.
What are you talking about? She's got blue eyes.
Giant
I don't know what
antler.
happened to me.
I don't. I'm poking the bear on this
What
one.
are you talking about? Like she's standing there, like just kind of like,
kind of
and, like
hovering a
yeah,
little
like
bit.
Super Saiyan like stuff around her. Her eyes are glowing blue, like her horns are like on fire.
These
She's
gnomes,
not-
these gnomes would absolutely think like
Yeah, I'm not.
She's not a dragon
I don't know what
god.
you're talking about.
I'm not quite sure.
She's one of the lesser gods.
She's not a god.
We worship Glick Planchet.
What?
Who?
fuck.
I don't know that god. I would love to know more.
I would like to learn.
There are many gods in the gnomish culture, one for each of your moods.
Who's Glick?
Glick Planchet is my patron god.
Of what mood?
Hmm?
What mood do they represent?
Diversity?
That's not a mood.
You see a couple of them look.
What are you talking about?
So,
a mood?
are you more diverse when you're in a better mood and like less?
I
diverse?
can't even begin to explain it to you.
Don't just believe me. You don't. It's a thing. It's
Who
an
else
entire.
is there?
There are so many gods.
That doesn't. Who else? Like who?
Well, I'm a fan of Morb.
When you say the god's name, can you also tell me what their thing is?
Morb is the god
Of what mood?
stretching.
That's also not a.
They don't know what the definition of mood is.
Yeah.
These sound like things that you
I
do.
think
Actions,
I think there's this
ways of going about life.
Torque.
Ways of living.
Yeah.
That's not a bad.
What do you have on your list?
Well, my family always kind of went with Fleckleblek.
No. What's on your list?
I'm not familiar with that god.
Adulting.
That's the god of like a really big stretch.
You're only the guy. You only know the god of little stretch.
Little stretching.
Morb is the god of change. For you cannot change if you do not stretch first.
That's not a mood either.
He just shakes his head in disbelief.
I feel like there's.
Oh, I meant to say really big yawn. You said stretching, and that got stuck in my mind.
No, Torque. Adulting list, not the god list.
Do you want to know more of our gods?
I'm very invested in the gnomish gods.
I am too.
Do you have a pamphlet?
No.
Do you
No,
have?
I-
All our children memorize the gods at a very young age. It's important. We are all very different people.
How many gods are there?
Oh, many.
That. Like, give me an estimate.
At least 100.
That's too many.
Do they all get along?
Well, not all the time. Depends on the mood.
Do you see them?
No.
Do you ever
Do you talk
change?
to them?
No. I mean, we pray.
Do they answer?
What? Yes, by the way we act and engage with one another.
Do you ever change moods?
Yes, all the time. Depends on the day.
How many gods do you personally follow?
I follow at least 4 a day. I have the shrine to 2 in my home.
And who are those two? The stretch.
Well, I just named my 2 favorite, Morb and Glick Planchet.
I have to.
I like this a lot.
What is hard to believe about? I feel very violated.
I believe
If people
everything
can
you're
believe
saying.
the encounters that we have come across, we can of course believe in the encounters of your gods. I think it's different to us, but
We believe everything.
Oh, you believe in Pwish, the god of random encounters.
I didn't until now.
What? One day when this is all over, there's 2 places I want to go.
back to the Dragon City and here?
I want to figure out how to make those bathhouses, and I want to come here to study these gods because we can make so many great songs about them.
If I remember correctly, the Gnomish, if we're going to the right Gnomish city, like their time is like every year here is like a day in, or like a week here.
Their time,
their time was
they lived
messed
in, like,
up.
a different time zone.
Yeah, they do. If they still do that.
Right, they lived in like a different.
They needed a lot more
temporal
time to work
thing.
on their shit. That's how they're so advanced.
So
Your ears pop, but light.
I love them so much. I wouldn't know if they still have their like giant titans.
This is perfect.
You see, a blue light emanates from the open door that was seamless minutes before. As you look through, you peer and you see what looks like coral reefs, as there seems to be glass enclosures leading down a hallway. But in front, you see a gnomish-looking person in very regal, like George III regalia. And in front of him, you see two vexed-looking constructs. He comes walking in, and he stops and blows this trumpet that kind of looks like a Dr. Seuss thing. Just... His Lord Malgar the Sublime! And he bows. This is not Malgar, this is simply the trumpeter. And you see, coming out in like, it looks like gardener clothes, a kind of blue, large, kind of puffy looking gentleman that looks a little bit furbolgish. He comes walking up to you. Hello. I am Malgar the Sublime. It is a pleasure to meet you. Pleasure.
He's not a gnome.
hi, hello.
Hello.
He's not a gnome.
Hello. You caught me gardening.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
The alarms went off. There was a ruckus. We sent our battalion of engineers out to see what happens. Looks as though they have taken on the guise of warriors. Hilarious. What brings you to our city?
Clara?
We were told we had to meet you before we did anything else.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure you're very busy, but you have to understand that anyone who goes to the island, well, we have to either investigate or terminate.
Softer,
That's understand it's a very isolated
Yes.
island.
It is an isolated island in the middle of the sea that once harbored an ancient evil that only the combined might of the forces of Karagas were able to stop at the request of the Seekers. Or so the stories go.
No, that is correct. My mother was one of them.
Oh,
And father.
as in like a spiritual mother?
As in Neona and Tashnar Adamar.
Oh my, they said it was important that I come, but I didn't understand how important till this very moment.
Yes. We found Janella, the Queen of Crows, and she brought us to this island.
You are talking ancient history to me. Over 300 years ago is a long time. But the names ring true in my ear. What can we do?
We were hoping to get access to your teleportation technology. It's immaculate.
Well, you are standing in the central chamber with the orb of relocation.
The orb of relocation. How did you come upon this technology?
A long time ago, there was a man who dabbled with sorcerers of immense power, a man named Cracanius Admiralis. And another one named Septarium. I'm not sure his last name. Apparently, this man's name was Ralpharion the Immaculate.
Ralphio.
And he developed the technology that we have improved upon.
Wonderful.
Has Karagas ever been... Have you ever had other evils besides Zamba here?
Of course. There are evils that rise and fall like the tide. There are always those who want to discover great power and use it to subjugate those below them. Whether it's a corporate dealing, greed, farmer who wants more territory, king, tyrant, relationship problems.
What
We've
about-
encountered all of them.
What about like a calyx beast?
Calyx beast.
Do you know what that is?
I will think in deep and hard into my memory bank.
Please, Nat 20.
No,
What you get?
my 5 does not know.
We have a threat in our home that we're not quite sure how to beat.
I'm very sorry about this.
With your kingdom, is it?
Yes,
Kingdom's great intelligence, as we can clearly see here. Do you have any libraries that we can perhaps try to search for things to help us?
I must warn you that although we are a democratic and very philanthropic civilization, we cannot give our secrets out to just anyone, even if you are of royal lineage and blood. We are a small group, sequestered from the rest of the world. It is why we are able to flourish here in Chrysanthi, city under the waves.
Well, now, how do we...
How do you spell Chrysanthi?
Just how it sounds. With a K.
I wrote with a K.
How many P's?
There's a Z
Zan.
2 actually.
and a TH.
Okay, I'm doing pretty well. All right. City under the waves. City under. Hold up.
T.
Yep.
H.
Perfect.
E.
I'm
Okay.
going with KRYZANTHA.
I did it with an E instead of a Y, but I like it.
You said there was a
Also
Y.
did-
You said there was a Y, didn't you?
No, he did not.
You said no.
Okay.
I think I wrote
Anyways.
that.
I would.
Nope. Okay.
Come on!
How do we gain entrance?
I have a
to
die
this
in my
city?
hand.
I
know
am
it's
happy
serious.
to let you into the city. You may rest for the eve if you would like.
Well, I mean,
Yes,
like,
please.
to be able to go into your great secrets.
No, we
We are
can't
not-
allow you to do that.
David, what's wrong with
Please
you?
understand that a long time ago we sequestered ourselves through a time bubble, but because we became more open and those had loved ones on the outside, they decided much against it. Yeah, you would work for a week and your wife would be aged. Or your husband would be aged. When you would go home. Did not work.
That's fair.
You need to understand that those names that you remember of Clara's family,
Nope,
Tashnar.
nope,
You don't remember? Yeah.
nope.
Just like they fought a great evil, they needed information. We are fighting a great
What
evil,
information are we seeking?
and there might be information that we can use.
Like what?
Here.
We don't know. That's why we're
Well, that's
requesting.
ridiculous then. How would you know where even to look?
Well,
Do you know anything about Star Touched?
No.
I think rather
don't know
than
if they
seeking
do.
for information, maybe we should ask them for guidance and help. You claim that you are a small, isolated city, but Lyra here is the white lady of our city of Garifon, and maybe our
It's a lovely title.
thank you.
You.
I'm thinking that maybe we could come together and work. You have some amazing equipment and power that could really help us if we could collaborate.
Or maybe you have some supplies we could use for our journey.
I'm happy to help in any ways that I can. But first, we must get the difficulty out of the way. You are welcome, your haggard men and women there. They can stay in here. But if you wish to enter Chrysanthi, I will need you to talk to Squish.
Who's Squish?
Well, Squish is our detector of sorts.
Detector of what?
We've had old ways of doing things and new ways of doing things, but mostly that stands along the same concept. A long time ago, our ancestors used to do the dance of lightning feet and worshipped a great slug. It was known as the Sligger.
Okay.
The Sligger would lick newcomers in the village and tell us within a week if they tasted of milk and of sugar of honey or salt.
You get to experience one of the greatest things from our last campaign, and I'm so glad.
Are you still going to
We might get a cuttlefish.
Yeah, yes, but with squish rather than sligar.
Is it going to take a week?
No, that's why we use squish.
Will it be instant?
Mostly, yes.
Okay.
Some people have an allergic reaction, which can be quite uncomfortable.
It's okay. I'm very good at healing people.
Perfect.
That was Tor.
I volunteer as tribute.
Bring out squish.
No.
What is squish?
So all of a sudden you hear that guy with his like, and you see they wheel out this. Okay, so you know those balls you get that have all the the hairs. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
What are those things called?
A koosh.
A koosh. So this thing looks like a living koosh. And it's on a large circular bed, and they come wheeling it out. Squish! He comes up. And the squish's head opens out of the hair, and it looks kind of like an anteater mixed with an opossum. And it has no hands. Its tongue drops down to the floor. Very good. Put your face before the squish.
I very traditional Japanese bow into it.
It just wraps its tongue up on you. D12, one number you don't want.
I don't want 7.
So you may roll it, or you want me to?
Oh, I thought you were.
Yeah, I can roll it. It's
Okay.
fine. D12, you don't want a 7.
Yep.
I'll do the evil dice.
Is it a 7?
So the thing licks you and doesn't make any face. It seems that you are of. You might not be of noble heart because you have the weird shit going on inside you. All right, so this is for something different. We're gonna do a D20, and one number you don't want on a D20. You guys are heroes, so it's gonna be very hard for the thing not to accept.
No. It does not accept him. He got a 7.
Oh, no,
That's for.
it's for the allergic reaction. So it licks your face, and all of a sudden you just see yourself just go. A hive immediately appears on your face, and you go into anaphylactic shock. So you just fall to the ground. And
I go up to him.
Lay on hands.
it's gotta be like cure disease
Please
or
let
something.
him breathe, and I lesser restoration.
Okay, would that do it?
I'm
cure
pretty
disease.
Sure.
Yeah, cure disease. The squish turns from a purple blue to a pink color and just kind of wiggles. Oh, the squish accepts you. I'm sorry about the allergic reaction.
You tasted of salt.
You tasted of honey. You see a couple people.
Yeah.
Honey.
What is it?
Alright.
Do you taste like
Slugs
salt?
hate salt. So
Okay,
if you tasted
so-
salt, it would be bad.
Since
Salt?
I'm here,
Please.
I will just put my face in front of it.
D12.
Is
Are you rolling it, or can I roll?
You can roll it.
So it's gonna be.
I don't want a 12. 4.
Okay.
Salt? Oh,
One number on a D20 you don't want.
3.
salt? Oh, honey.
19. Okay, so I'm assuming everyone's gonna do this.
Yep.
So D12. One number you don't want on D12.
Oh, I probably should have
Say
said
it out loud.
Number.
I don't want to.
Say it out loud. Do it.
Set 12. 9.
90. Oh, there it is. I don't want an 8. It's a 6.
Don't want a 1. 7.
Okay, and one number you don't want on a D20.
18.
4. No, I don't want a 3.
7.
13.
You got a 3.
16.
The chances are so low.
What? 14.
You got
Okay.
a 3 in it.
So, again, the squish turns pink every single time. They yell out, honey, 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 honey,
Honey.
Honey.
honey, honey, sugar, honey, salt, honey, even the gnomes are.
We just walked
fur
up
bugs
upon
are
the
so
fur
great.
bogs and they were invisible.
What of your friends? And they turn to everyone, and all the pirates are like,
After seeing me.
all right, very well, you are welcome into Chrysanthi.
Thank you.
You walk down the hallway, the squish just kind of moves, and a moment later you see it, and it just vomits up some crystalline, it's white.
Can I take that?
Can I?
I'm gonna take that.
Oh, they are like they're all standing.
We've already walked in.
Yeah, you're walking around.
What
I
was
want
that?
It vomited up your intentions. job here.
Yeah.
And what do you do with our intentions?
Keep them.
Just mop them up.
Feed it to them.
With a pure, like, 100-carat diamond.
As you walk down the long hall, you see that Chrysanthi is built under the waves. You see a city that sits underneath the ebb and flow of the ocean, but it's only about 30 feet down. So you do see a city literally bolted into the bedrock of the world. It is surrounded with coral, but it is made of glass and metal. So even though it is well lit, and very nice, you kind of walk in, it does give you a BioShock slight feel. There are some dripping,
It's a big daddy walking around.
yeah,
like,
big giant just like killing little, never mind. So,
This place is amazing.
yes, it is many years of work. So, you are welcome to help yourself. The city is rather nice. I would not open up any of the hatches. They will decompress you, and it is swim up. You do notice that the city of Chrysanthi is probably only about, maybe 2 miles away from the shore. So, like, it's kind of like in a sand bed and things like that. So it's not.
I could do it.
We're not a mile beneath the...
Nope.
I hope you do take into consideration of becoming alliances with Garifon. I feel that nature-type places such as Chrysanthi and Yevra should be protected.
Of course, we've already sent correspondence out to Yevra. We'll be hearing from them in the next couple of days. We've let them know that you are here and your lineages, and we cannot wait to hear them. Perhaps they would also be able to offer support.
As of right now, there is no one in command at Yevra. I hold that position.
Oh. I'm not familiar with that arrangement.
Yes. There was a mishap, and we traveled to Garifon and left abruptly, so we didn't have much time to send out
You
correspondence.
feel like you're hiding something from me, but don't not worry. The correspondence will be here in 2 days.
Will it though?
What do you mean?
No, like to you. Like, would I know that there's no correspondence coming back?
I think that there'll probably be correspondence coming
There
out.
would
There
be.
are still people there.
Yeah, I know, but like,
Just because you're gone doesn't mean the city burned
that's
down.
not what I mean. I mean like,
You're not that important.
like there's people that are taking
Oh, yeah.
the reins. Okay, all right. Then.
Probably that druid that you left that now hates you.
Yeah.
Good
Okay.
point.
You're
Okay.
So, you've been very quiet, friend. You look like a gnome. Are you?
I am, yes.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I was just joking.
Oh. I was just wondering, I was just kind of looking around. Do you have a temple to Nam Yam here?
Oh no, we gave up that long ago. No, it's okay. Nam Yam was very good to some people, but most of them, they were kind of strange. So they went west a long time ago.
You see, Nam Yam, so the temples to Nam Yam are really cool. It's just a big bathhouse. Nam Yam is the god dedicated to the sense of freedom you get from being naked. It's just,
Oh.
it's ideal.
You can understand why we had them leave.
Wait, is this a gnomish god?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to worship that god if you're not a gnome?
Yeah.
I have been agnostic my entire life. Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
That's why I always get naked when I take a bath. Like, among people.
Dork.
It's happened
Just
many-
hear me out, just
when
hear me
we were
out.
at the bathhouse, back with all the
Yeah.
dragon folk. Yeah.
You just got naked?
Yeah. And then
That's
when
why
we
you
were
were
at that.
naked when you came out of the goo.
Yeah.
Were you?
And then also when we were staying back in Garifon. Remember when we had that planning
Yes.
session in my room?
Yes.
I just took a bath?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all because of Namia.
Dork.
Well,
When this is all over,
I can tell we're gonna need to keep an eye on this one.
with my expertise with people and finding sources of income and your expertise of your god, we can create the ultimate bathhouse.
I can see I'm not needed here,
have
so
a-
I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. I've got a lot to do. Please make yourselves with the facilities and what you need. Keep your eye on the prize.
He walks away from you.
I knew there was something that drew me to you.
Yeah. Whatever works.
Elric, can we stop having these conversations
Like,
in
there's
front of
so
people
much
that
more
can
important
potentially help
things
us?
to do. And not talk about creating bathhouses. We're just not even there yet. The world is going to.
Like, I don't want you to change who you are because I admire it, but let's not do it in front of potential.
I mean,
Yes,
I
let's
would-
open a bathhouse at the
Supporters.
Calyx feast.
I mean, I think it would be a great idea. We're talking about their
He said
god and bringing them to
eventually.
our
So much
world.
for morale.
We need a retirement job.
We have to make
Just
it
for
to
future.
retirement.
I plan on growing old.
We're not going to if we can't get supporters like him to help us fight this.
I'm
Calyx
sorry,
case.
I get excited sometimes, okay?
Would you like a free sample?
Yes.
What is it?
I don't even know what's going on. Yes!
It's the urchin.
Squid eggs!
What?
Squid eggs!
I
Squid
eat it.
eggs?
Squid eggs!
Squid eggs.
I just eat
Squid
them.
eggs!
Those are bad.
What do they taste like?
It just like it just like pops, kind of like a truffle, but mixed with like some putrid.
Is it like Chuck E. E's
I
Happy
probably
Man
wouldn't.
Blisters?
I
Just
probably
like
wouldn't eat this
massive,
again.
massive balls of caviar.
I wouldn't pay for this.
Dustin, are they like
Would you like a free sample? Yes. I would not pay for this.
I'm sorry!
It tastes a little
No,
rotten.
delicacy!
It's a little rotten.
No, it's not.
It tastes a little rotten.
Well, I'm sorry, maybe you don't have a palate for squid eggs.
I don't, but thank you for letting me try it.
You're welcome.
I appreciate
My
it.
name's Sheila with Sheila Squid Eggs.
Sela with what?
Sheila with Sheila Squid Eggs. You just know that you're walking down a main drag. This is the marketplace.
Yeah, that's great.
There's a large like glass dome above you, and you are in a small city of gnomish culture. You see that the lights and things are powered, but you see these large Tesla coils kind of like shooting electricity into the
Underwater.
into the air.
Massive underwater plasma ball.
Yeah, this place
Seems to be
crashed.
charging everything.
It's like I'm back in Spencer's.
There is a large central tower that sits in the center, and it goes all the way up to the center of the dome, and looks to be the place that locks everything in. And also kind of has a panopticon feel where they could see everything from the central tower.
I want to climb it.
I jumped.
Would you?
V for Vendetta feel.
I got other things too if you'd like to try some other things.
What else do you
Well,
have?
Apparently, we have to be serious and go have a conversation. So I think we're gonna go do
I
that.
just said we're not opening
Okay.
bathhouses right
Okay.
We're sitting here eating squid egg while David's like coughing up blood.
Yeah, I'm fucked up too. I'm at like 5 hit points. Okay, so can we find maybe like a cafe or something to sit at, something where we could like just sit,
Yeah.
and get like something warm to drink.
So you walk down the hall. You see that they have lots of different goods. A lot of leather goods. Where'd they get the leather? They have a lot of fish. You hear fish. You see one that says it just says fishmonger on it.
I go in there.
Not yet. Let's do it. Let's hang on. The ladies are right. Let's figure out what the hell we're doing. Then we could be stupid.
And the fishmonger.
You do see a small cafe. A little gnome comes up. He's about yay big, about Torque's size. He is wearing like a schmuck. He looks like a French pastisseria like employee.
What's a schmuck?
Schmuck.
Schmuck. It's a schmuck.
Welcome to Willy's.
Villies?
Willy's.
Villies.
How may I help you?
Can I just get a cappuccino and like a whatever fresh pastry you
A
have?
cappuccino. What is this?
Coffee.
Café.
There you go.
Café con leche, café no leche, mucho más.
Sure, that's a lot of different cultures going on here.
No. It's like German, French, Spanish.
Yeah, like I'm just trying to catch up. Yeah, cafe con leche.
I'm a big one with no milk. No leche.
No leche.
No.
Can I just have some leche?
Leche.
Cafe.
Café.
No, thank you.
He walks back. You hear this. He comes back and he hands you a cafe, cafe,
Yep.
Well, just black.
and milk.
It's
Or
very-
leche, but it's yellow
and warm.
and warm.
Can I see the cow?
Freshly milked.
Of course, come.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow
Cow.
the cow. Yeah. What are you getting? Where are you getting milk
Leche.
from? Where are you getting the leche from?
Come.
I'm
He
gonna
takes you
follow
back.
him.
You see this thing attached to the wall. It has I'm gonna be honest, it looks like Squiddler. And it has these things coming out of the sides of its head, and he's literally yanking the nose, and just like yellow liquid is coming into cups.
It's a sea cow.
Leche!
What is?
I thought you were gonna go like total like a Clockwork Orange vibes in the milk bar.
How? What? I'm
Try it, David.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a sip of it.
Constitution saving throw.
Of course.
Just from the other. Just try it.
No one even knows what it is.
17?
Yeah, so you try it. It's a little sour. Kind of has a taste of goat milk and fish. But it's creamy, real creamy. It like gets on your tongue creamy.
I'm gonna look at it.
Does the coffee look like coffee?
Your coffee looks like coffee.
Okay.
Your coffee looks like coffee, but it also has a yellow hint. So does anybody who got leche got leche.
Yeah, I'm the only one who didn't get the leche, so.
I got nothing.
Good sir.
This is good.
Do you make butter here?
Leche butter?
Yeah.
No. Specialty, need equipment.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to get me a bucket, a few more like a bucket full of that thing, and like a salt. You got salt?
I have salt.
I need some salt and like something like to mash it all up with.
I'm gonna
Sir,
go
I have
sit-
at your customers. This will cost you.
How much?
I don't know, you tell me.
How much do you want? Well, how much will this cost you?
These few silver pieces.
I go sit down.
I'll give you 3 gold.
Oh yes, very much good.
Yeah.
I bring you bucket and salt.
Alrighty.
Be kind to the squag.
Well,
Okay.
The squag.
Can we cut back to us at the table?
I was gonna say, this
great.
is probably for the best.
this is just making. David's just making butter. now.
David's occupied.
To be completely fair, we really don't need him here to make this decision.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's true.
We just
The four of us
somehow
we got
became
it.
much more efficient.
He doesn't. He's not a man of words.
He's not a man of much. So
Man of butter.
Butterman.
we have
Nope.
what's on our adult list?
Okay.
I'm all flustered now.
Cecil, the Calyx, and the Asharans.
And the Helvetia.
Helvetia.
We need to probably gather some people to help with like this fight. So we also we have allies in the Kirin Tor. Am I saying that right? Kirin Bear.
Karen.
Kirin Tor's from WoW.
Yeah, that is not the same thing.
I
The
think we
mages
need
from WoW.
We need to
We also
go back to Yevra.
Gesundheit. I didn't hear your sneeze.
Clara, we have no reason to go back to Yevra now.
If we want
did your thing.
alliances,
You killed every strong person there.
there are still people there.
Just yelling this in the middle of the cafe.
What if we go and help out in Helvetia to help minimize the losses, and then we can use the fleet to travel to where we need to, like Yevra.
I think we also need to go back to the Kirin Bear. We need to probably go reunite Cardigan Joe's people and have them help us. We have quite a few people that we haven't seen in some time. We also left Malix where the oil fields and everything messed up by the city too. Okay.
Yeah.
How were the oil fields were messed up by the Calyx or?
The Calyx.
The Calyx.
It's all in
Okay.
stasis.
Got it. So personally, I think it'd be best if we can help out the pirates from the city of Sixmass, and that frees up the fleet. It'll help us travel.
Who
How are we
is
helping the
attacking
pirates?
us at Helvetia for sure?
They're going to fight in Helvetia.
Helvetia.
That's what I mean. Why do we need to go back to the
do we know
towards
anything
Six
about those
Masks?
people?
You didn't do much diplomacy with Helvetia during your time as queen. You just have men there and you let your generals handle it. being
I know. So, like, what do I know about Helvetia?
You know that Helvetia has a great kingdom. It has a great army. They've been at war for many years. You have about 10,000 men strong that are guarding the
Helping
northern borders,
Helping them, right?
attacking Helvetia, keeping Helvetia from crossing the ocean.
Why do we know why they're attacking us?
You notice that it's most likely land wars. I mean, it's most of the kingdoms around the Middle Kingdom would want the Middle Kingdom.
They're
So we
constantly just
need
trying
to
push
like
in.
either we need to find a way to end that war, whether it's winning or trying to be more diplomatic.
We should.
But I think that's probably not a bad idea to head there. There's a lot of people there,
there's a lot of people there. We
and
could.
that's a lot of our men. that
If we make peace with Helvetia through diplomatic means, that was a good one. Then that could free up a large portion of our army. Create an alliance. That way we could use those forces against Ashara. It frees up the pirates that are traveling there.
we also could have an ice dragon on our side if Valron went to the right spot and is not dead.
All of these are options.
Well, if a dragon the size of a city can't get itself loose, I don't know how much help we would be able to do.
No, but
Offer to
Valron,
it.
those are his people.
Right.
He went out there.
I think
Maybe
that
he's done something.
whatever's left over from the Golden Citadel and the people, we'll have to reach out. That's going to take some time. Helvetia is kind of the immediate threat that we know we can handle.
I agree.
Killian has stayed with the pirates, just so we're all clear.
I agree. I think if we can get Helvetia stable, we have men for when Queen Ashara attacks as well.
I don't know if we have. Would I have some kind of indication of the amount of time we have until Ashara? Because
We said about 2 months.
Yeah.
So I think you would say you have about a month and 2.5 weeks.
I don't know if that's enough time to end a war and recruit them all in one go.
I don't think it's enough time to win a war,
Right.
but maybe we can make peaceful
And
treaties.
and if not, then we just no. If the war has to continue, we don't have to. We can deal with that. But if we can take a week to 2 weeks to resolve that, and then get to another location, at least we have an answer, and we know whether good or bad what's happening with Helvetia.
If we talk to Helvetia, I mean, we can't really show too much of our hand. I mean, it's just like realistically, if they're trying to fight us to get our land, and we go up to them and say, hey, we'd like to, yeah. Like we can't say, hey, please stop, because we've got another army coming in to attack us at the same time.
No. We definitely can't do that.
No.
But we could try to say, hey, enough's enough. Let's have some peace talks. Because they're losing men, we're losing men. No one's getting anywhere.
And I hate to be that guy, but
You're always that guy.
I'm always that guy. If we show up and we say, we've got, this dragon queen and this antler queen against some normal kings, they're probably going to listen to the giant, scary human creature things and say, hey, there's scary creatures attacking us, and the more you attack us, the more we can't fight them.
Torque, when is Ashara supposed to make her
Um,
descent on Garifon?
I kind of got the indication maybe around a month and a half. When I left there, it was about, they would probably be about 2 months out. That was going to be about the amount of time it would take for them to travel to the Middle Kingdom.
Well, if the Calyx is still there, why even worry about Ashara? Let the Calyx solve that problem for us.
Well,
What if she's working with the king?
Yeah. Or they can just kind of approach Garifon
They could
and
just
say,
take us
hey,
out.
we're not going to attack this city because it looks like it's already under siege. And then they'll also be there. So when we try to save the city from the Calyx,
We might have to fight two.
yeah, we'll have to, watch our backs.
and
as
also,
well.
I'd hate to bring this up, but the last time we were in the city and things just crumbled to dust. Imagine if they have siege weapons and what it could do to the city.
You finish your butter.
Is it good butter?
No.
Are you gonna let him at least roll for it?
That's a good point.
Can he
Yeah.
at least roll for like crafting?
Yeah, I mean, if you make it really well, it's not going to taste great.
It'll still be bad butter.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But I want him
It's
to
a
make
prototype.
it badly.
Right. I wish him success.
Can I have something for having worked on a farm my entire life?
Yeah, and you can have inspiration.
You roll twice.
17
Damn it.
or a 6.
So you make good butter of Ritchea. You've added salt. You try it. It is kind of rancid to you, but the shop owner comes back and is very pleased with the job you've done and says, he could sell it. It's a delicacy down here.
You got some sugar I can just really quickly try in it?
Sugar?
Sugar.
I have Shaugar.
No.
Can I try Shaugar?
Shaugar, sure. He brings out things that looks like fish skins. Like flakes of skin of fish.
like skooma?
Do you not have anything sweet?
Oh,
Do you
sweet?
have honey? Yeah.
I have honey, yes.
Can I have some honey?
He brings you honey.
Alright, I'm gonna experiment with that. Like,
Honey.
A few more batches.
Honey Ritchea.
Honey Ritchea butter.
Try to not have it be rancid. Like more salt, more honey.
They like it rancid.
But what if they had something good?
Okay, let's do a craft check. This is very integral.
Intelligence check.
Comes back 3 campaigns from now as being super important.
This doesn't count, right? Okay.
No.
Good.
Make it roll better.
Dude.
Okay, just roll.
Yeah.
Not his fault.
It's not his fault at all.
19.
Yeah. So you make it, and it's starting to taste pretty good.
Nice.
What does he think of it?
Oh, this is interesting. I like my Ritchea butter a little more sour than this.
What about what do the people think?
I don't know. Have people try it. Have your friends try it.
Sure, I'm gonna have. Can I just?
It's your Ritchea butter. You bought it.
Do I have like 2 batches?
Sure.
All right, I'll have 2 batches. I'm gonna start going around to people
Free
handing
samples?
them free samples and
Okay,
handing them bread.
D10. Higher is what people like.
So much.
Oh, you can roll it. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
One half of the game, the fate of our city and our lives. The other half, try this weird butter I made from a squid.
Priorities, man. I don't know.
Higher people like
That's the whole
it.
point of this game, I
Roll.
guess.
Higher people like it. 10.
Everybody likes it.
Yeah.
Oh my, this is the best Ritchea butter I've ever had.
How much money are you making?
It's
Getting
free samples.
So they're looking at William and they're like, this is a really good. Is this on the menu now? I want more. Give me more.
And there's a riot.
Yeah, and
There's
they
a
kill
riot.
him.
All of a sudden they're throwing the table.
So while you guys are talking, you see David doing this behind you, kind of like in bokeh, like he's kind of blurred out, but people are like, oh, I like this butter. And then in front of you on the street, you see this little girl running by with like this, it looks like a small octopus, but it looks slightly different. And the octopus is like running on the cobblestones.
What? We just like.
Yep.
What was that?
I don't know, but we need to get out of here.
So
Is there an inn we can rest at? Is there an inn, William?
Yes, yes.
Is there somewhere we can sleep?
Wait. Hang on. Little girl. I just get up. Little girl, wait. What is that?
She just like runs away from this guy, like chasing her.
I'm not
You're
chasing her.
very
I
big.
just stand
You're very
up. Like,
big.
little girl.
I think that's how it'd play out. She's gonna run from
I'm
him.
gonna
Then I
like-
just step back down.
I'm gonna walk to the group like I don't know them. Free sample. Wow.
No.
David, what are you doing?
I made butter.
It's one of his
Thank
farm
God.
skills.
I'm too tired.
I'm gonna just hand them all. I'm gonna hand you all like a piece of bread and butter. I made really good
I'm not
butter.
eating that. This
I literally
food here
throw
is
it on the ground.
disgusting.
Why? Why? I don't understand. I made really good butter.
I asked for 10 minutes, David. 10 minutes!
Have you guys accomplished anything?
Barely!
Already.
Because we have to keep cutting to your portion of the story.
I have not affected any of you at all.
Okay. All in favor of Helvation.
You haven't affected us? There's literally a crowd of people screaming about butter.
You hear this thing underneath the table scream, but it's kind of like this. As you look down, you see a reach. It looks like a rat mixed with a leech.
Oh.
I squish
You
it.
just get a, and it's eating the butter.
Are you gonna let
Can
him
you
squish
understand
it?
it?
Is it exotic?
Uh-huh.
What are you?
Did you kill it?
No.
What are you?
Hungry.
I go like,
Lyra, I've never seen anything like that ever.
look at, can I hold you?
It just kind of crawls up. So at the back of it is all furry. The face of it looks like a rat, but down at the snout, it looks like one of those like lampreys.
Yay. Look, Clara.
And its tail like wraps around your
Look,
arm.
Clara.
I want to say you're cute.
It's hungry.
David, your
You're
butter is
petting
coming
it?
in you. Give me some butter.
I'm going to hold my butter away.
I grab it. I
No.
grab butter from him.
No.
Dexterity.
I am not. No.
No, like, you can try to, I'm gonna try to grab it.
Okay.
Can I roll anything?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
acrobatics or athletics, your sirs.
Athletics.
22.
That's
100%
cocked. 12.
Okay, so she gets some
But which butter does she take?
I don't care.
A handful.
a handful of which one?
She just scoops a handful of butter.
Evens, it's good butter. Odds, it's bad butter. Odds, it's bad butter.
I don't like this weather as much as the other one. I don't
I'm gonna go.
know.
I'm gonna.
You like
try to
this one?
Hurry away.
Not much.
Not as much?
Nah.
Hey, Torque, do you still have that little friend thing that you have?
Yeah, my Valen. Orion. Orion?
What?
I think his name was Orion.
Do you want to stay with me?
I have friends here.
What's your name?
And no one has ever given me a name.
Oh. What color is it?
Black.
I'm gonna call you Shadow.
Okay.
That thing doesn't.
You don't
look
want to
healthy.
stay with us? You want to watch it? Do you like fire?
No, I like the ocean and the cold dark.
I think that's a plan.
You don't want to come stay with us?
I'm fine where I'm at.
You just come spend the night with us?
Okay.
Okay.
Want to get more butter?
Yeah, I'll put him on my shoulder. What else do you like besides butter?
Blood.
Oh, okay. I literally cut my.
What? What?
I just give him some blood.
Feed me, Seymour.
Oh, good. Constitution saving throw against diseases.
Sorry, I
You
cut
don't
my
know.
own.
You don't know what this thing is.
Artemis.
You don't know where this thing's been.
And it was after one of the space programs that are.
14.
Yeah, you're fine.
So you're
I mean, I didn't
Going
let
for
it
the
lick my
goddess.
open wound.
the goddess of intelligence.
I'm already like bleeding everywhere.
Yeah, okay. Good stuff. So you have the reach,
Yeah.
shadow
I have
On my
butter.
shoulder.
on your shoulder.
Okay, so put it to a vote. All in favor of going to Helvetia?
What's the other
I
option?
make a motion that we approach Helvetia for no more than a week.
Oh, that's
we
fine.
don't have time to sit there and.
Well, yeah. If we can't get sure, we could use David's power to teleport to.
We could use the gnome's
I
teleportation.
believe
device.
Robert's laws need a second motion in order to
We do.
discuss. Yeah.
Do we have a second?
I tabled
Second.
that.
Okay. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
I.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries.
Easy.
Okay. See you tomorrow. I'm gonna go look for that
Little girl.
squid thing that ran. Yeah, have you ever seen the video of the octopus that runs under the ocean carrying like seashells?
Yes.
That's what I
That's,
imagine.
yeah, that's what it looks like.
That's exactly
Where
what I
are we
imagined.
reconvening before you?
We're
run
going
off?
to the inn right there. I'll go to some markets and buy some weird food.
You're heading to Pouchet's.
No.
Dave's gonna expand his butter empire.
I'll go buy some weird food.
Butter pyre.
I am
Dave's a
going
genius.
to look what I have to trade.
Steal that little girl's shadow.
Is butter coffee a thing?
Are you gonna kill that little girl?
Isn't that a thing? I'm gonna look that up.
No.
That's how he
Like a
steals
real
shadows.
dark.
That's how he steals shadows.
I mean, I picked, this class thinking it'd be easier to steal shadows, but we're not evil and we don't kill like tons of humans, so
So, people are doing their own things. That's cool. What do people want to do? So you're heading to the inn to go to sleep.
Well, after I buy some stuff at some markets.
Okay, what are you buying?
Some snacks for this man.
You find snacks.
Some diamond dust.
You don't find diamond dust.
Then I go to bed.
Try and slip that in there.
Some snacks, some diamond dust, an altar of dementia.
After I get some snacks, I go to bed. I'll talk to this little thing for a while. I'll feed it.
Okay. You learn not much about it, but
I want to learn about the city from this thing.
Okay. Tells you the city's doing pretty well. Most of the stuff congregates in the center. That's where the best food is. That's where the best food is, and the blood is good there too. He doesn't care about any technology or electronics or anything, so he just likes the center of the city because of the blood and the food.
David's gonna do what this group first set off to do, and that is bake.
Okay, so he gonna.
I'm just like butter coffee.
Are you cooking butter?
No, like butter coffee. Like put in the coffee, like instead of
Yeah, I
just
gotcha,
the leche.
gotcha.
Yeah, like I'm gonna start doing
All
that
right,
stuff.
so William is reaping the benefits of your intervention. I will say that Villiers starts taking off. He asks you if he can steal your recipes.
Yes. Diplomacy. Being very diplomatic.
Yes, as long as you are willing to share it with the other people of the town.
Yes, if they buy it.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Like just teach people like the general idea of like they can have good coffee or like good butter, leche. If they do one thing and don't tell them anything else what you put in it. That's what you do.
Thank
Like
you.
tell them you get like what are that squid cow thing with squad? Squad is, and like you just milk it and then they churn it into something and that's how they begin the process. And
He gives you 3 wild eggs.
perfect.
Right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna write
They
that
are
down.
alive.
They are alive.
You can see the embryo moving inside of it.
Is everybody just getting a familiar by the end of this game?
Yeah. I'm
I'm
gonna
leave. I'll probably leave mine here.
I'm gonna
Unless
ask.
he wants to come with me by the end of our
I don't think he's gonna want to come with you.
things. But
He's
he
a
probably
he's a
will.
rat thing. He's a rat leech.
Yeah, he hasn't leeched me yet.
Clara.
I honestly want to find what's his name? Malgar.
Sublime.
The Sublime. And since he's writing out correspondence to Yevra, I'm gonna entrust in him, and I want to try and create alliances. So I'm gonna
Sure.
tell him what happened within Yevra.
Oh my goodness.
So
That's a lot to digest.
I know. I'm trying to redeem myself, but
I thought this was all a costume. It's not.
it's not.
It's not a
It's
costume.
not. No.
Thought it was like one of the things that you do to like scare people. You know?
No.
Well, there's a lot to take in. So you are powerful. You need to be worried to have control over it.
In layman's terms, yes, but if I'm being quite honest with you, I don't know all the powers that I possess.
I want you to be careful, and tomorrow we'll talk about how to get your men and your pirates out.
Thank you.
Yes.
Since he knows how to get correspondence to Yevra, I would like to write something to the Elven Council that I left behind. Just kind of apologizing and explaining some things, trying to kind of make amends within the city, because I still want to have contact and connections through there.
Okay. So you write to the city?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Torque.
I'm going to go ahead and find the inn and get a couple rooms for us. And once I do that, I would like to go ahead and start my trance, my long rest, my meditation. And during my trance, I would like to communicate with Yexen.
Nice. All right. So I will say that your whole adventure took 2 gold. Yours takes 3 gold. And then I used to communicate with Yexen.
Let's do it.
Okay, so give me the rundown. Like I understand that, like you're part, like Lexi, and what? So what are you? What are you doing here? Why have you attached yourself to me? You said you can offer some help. Just give me your whole shtick here.
Yes, my name is Yexim. I am part Leximax and part of also the spirit of the vengeful elves, or Inari. Yeah. So, first off, I was in Lexi. I would talk to Lexi, and Lexi tried to ignore me a lot, but I was always there. And then Lexi died, and then we went into Clara, because Clara was the reason he died, because he didn't save him. And then once she died, she was severed, I could no longer hold on to her because she is not really an Inari anymore. She's kind of something else. I jumped over to you because you have a lot of rage inside, I could tell. You seem like you're full of shadows and hate, and I've been kind of surrounding myself with people who are trying to move toward the light, and I figured, vengeance is actually more toward the darkness. I'm a talker. I like to talk. I'm very good at intuition, so I like to, like if you're like, hey, Yexin, what about this person? I'd be like, I don't know how I feel about him, So that's something I can do. As far as like powers and stuff are concerned, like, I don't know, maybe we could figure it out together. No one's really tried. I feel sometimes like people think of me as a nuisance rather than as like a miracle, which I think I am. So, I don't know, let's figure it out together,
Okay. Yeah, I don't mind having like a bug in my ear so long as there's like a mutual trade-off. Like if
You want to be a bug in my ear?
Not in particular, but I mean if it's something I need to do to get the ball rolling on this, I guess I can.
No, what, like you call me and that's when how do you want it to happen?
I don't know. It's like you said, I think it's something we kind of need to figure out together here. But yeah, I mean, I like just kind of like hanging around so far that we've got a lot of stuff that's kind of encroaching on our whole situation here, and that we're going to need to throw down before too long. We've got a lot of big fights coming up, it seems like, and we can use any help that we can get.
What if I manifested as a bow staff?
Yeah, we could do something like that. If you could infuse yourself into my spoon, like, that's kind of something I
can't do it right now, but I'll keep trying.
Okay.
Sorry.
What level is Yexin?
I love that you could just hear the concentration.
I'm gonna keep working on it. You want me to be a spoon? It's not very cool.
This guy here, like it's like I kind of decked it up a little bit. It's got some frills and it looks cool. It's a little bit magical.
Is there a story behind this thing?
Oh, it's a long story. It started back when like we were a bunch of bakers. Like I started like as a gem appraiser, and then like I kind of started stealing some things. Just like not for any bad. It is just like they didn't need all that. So they were bad people. I kind of saw myself as like maybe a Robin Hood figure,
They always do.
Yeah. And so they caught on, and so I ran out of town, and then I joined some monks. Like after they fought some people, and they're like, hey, you have some potential, so they kind of brought me on board, and then I trained with the monks, and then they all got killed by the Glass Queen.
Common denominator.
Right? Yeah. And so she's now coming for like the rest of my friends in the city, so we kind of gotta fight against her, but. I mean, there's a lot of small details in there, but that's. Oh yeah. Anyway, the baking thing, the spoon. That's what we got started on that. So we were all bakers, in a bakery. We were making bread and some pancakes and all that good stuff. And then that got exploded with the city. It was more of a town, and so the spoon was just like one of the things that we got magically from this guy in a book who became a guy again. And then I don't know what happened to the book. Maybe the book got... You still have the book? Yeah. Okay, I thought it got exploded at some point as well.
I'm seeing a theme.
Lots of... Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like...
I would like to hope that I'm in the room next to you and I can hear his whole conversation.
Like, there's a lot of trauma in your life.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that why you hide it with sarcasm?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, everybody in my life has died at some point.
Me too. Everyone is dead.
Oh, so
Even me.
Okay, common denominator. We got that. All right. I don't think I've no. Okay, so we're all of us the fated. Like we've all died at some point, or like are supposed to die at some point, but that's going to change. I don't know. It's kind of a convoluted thing. But I was supposed to die in this mine collapse, and then I didn't. And
Makes you think though, why
Right.
you?
right. I don't know.
Why me?
Yeah. Well,
Why any of us?
For me, at least, it has to do with this god that's currently half stuck, half imprisoned.
Nom nom.
No. That's
Why
a,
did Cecil say
that's a naked
Lexi?
thing.
Oh, I thought it was the same thing.
No, this is the Cecil thing. That back.
I
back
could
at
be
the-
naked if
back
you
at the
want me
cost-
to be.
I thought you were just like an incorporeal idea.
I'm not.
Yeah, but you can envision me as naked.
No.
Okay.
I am now in my room uncomfortable.
And finally, Mr. Elric.
That goes.
Okay.
Did you write this little girl song?
No, she ran away from me.
I don't like where this game's going.
I thought you were chasing this little girl.
I'm not chasing the girl. I wanted to try to find the squid.
Little girl, come back.
I'm not.
The octopus.
I'm trying to explain that to the cops. I wasn't chasing the little girl. I was chasing her dog.
I was chasing her squid.
Her
That's so
squid.
much
Her squid
worse.
dog.
Oh, it was her squid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Never mind.
What did you think?
Like, I thought it was like a random squid running around. Like, she was chasing it. I didn't think it was her.
Oh, she has a leash on it.
Oh, you didn't say that.
No, I envisioned
what
that.
we
That
all
was in my head.
pictured.
Okay.
100% what I pictured.
I didn't.
I thought that-
So,
I know, I thought you were
well, then
trying
I'm
to
not
steal
gonna
someone's
chase.
pet.
I wouldn't have. I know. I
It's
wouldn't
all right,
have
Trevor.
chased
This
the
is an
girl.
explicit show. If that's
If
what the show
if
That's how that works.
How do you do an age check?
If I would have known it was her
Wow.
pet, I wouldn't have tried to chase after the octopus thing.
Trevor, you don't have to lie.
I thought it was a squid.
very uncomfortable.
Trevor, your character's a bad man.
Meanwhile,
How do you even see it?
I was sitting there, and he described it
can't- you
literally
can't see.
running past
You
us.
can't
Can't
see.
see.
We were all talking about it.
I was gonna say something at the very beginning, but I wanted to see how this went.
No,
Oh,
I'll say
man.
I described it, and then you started running, little girl.
No, just so we're all having this very serious discussion. You're
And
like,
I'm like,
there's
oh,
a
a
little girl
squid.
running outside with a squid thing next
And
to
then
her.
Trevor's like, I must get it.
I must know. I like all of it. It's all canon. So
A blind man chasing a little girl.
I would like somebody, if possible, to escort me to a market.
Well, I went to a bunch of markets.
Okay, so I would have gone. I would have gone with her. However, with my sight, I would be looking for anything magical. Or I'd be looking
that
for
was
magical
glowing.
items. Yeah, something like it would very obviously stand out.
okay, investigation check.
She stands out.
Advantage?
What?
Because
the
I can
magic?
see you guys would be able to see the magic coming off stuff.
Okay, so you need a 18 or higher.
With advantage.
You can have advantage. It's fine.
On investigation, right?
Mhm.
23.
Okay, so you walk into this store. Who's walking with you?
Me, with the rat.
Okay, this is before you.
Yeah, this is before. Yeah.
So you're walking around the town and you come into this kind of, you like move the beaded door
Yes.
chain aside.
I don't know about this place.
You just walk in.
Yeah, I can't see it. So it's
What is this? A woman comes up to you. She's a small gnome, but she has a very like haggard voice. Can Mama help?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is this man right here. I don't need anything. Thank you.
Mama Bobo wants to help you.
I look around, without saying anything, I look around the shop. What stands out to me?
In the back, you see the depiction of what looks like a Buddha statue, but it's a small black bear.
Okay.
But it has that like face from like those creepy like where they're like the big eyes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Definitely cursed.
So something just like I feel her vibe. Something just brought me into this place, and that statue over there. I point to it.
No, that is the yoga.
A
What is that?
It is a jar of magic.
No, not. That sculpture is a jar of magic.
Yes, the Yolga should not be tampered with.
I don't seek to tamper with it.
He seeks to buy it.
I seek to acquire it.
No, I can't hold it. It has been in my family for generations. It holds the spirit of a dark beast from the woods.
It's just Sampa.
Why?
Might I interest you in diamond dust?
Yes.
She said she wasn't interested in anything.
I literally told you that's what I was looking for. I know. Was in the market.
I'll tell you what. We'll buy some diamond dust. If you throw in that vase.
The Yolga?
Yes.
You're not listening. I don't want to sell that.
Don't you, persuasion. Don't you think it's dangerous to keep here if there's an evil spirit? That's 29.
What do you have in persuasion? 14.
He's a bard.
It's very
Oh,
dangerous.
His expertise.
Yes.
And it might be dangerous in your hands as well.
No, his hands are.
I have-
Feel how soft they are. There's no danger that can go in those hands.
Those are soft hands.
I have but the purest intentions.
Do you have diamond dust too?
Insight.
I do. She comes up and she pulls out this bag and she hands it to you.
Is it diamond
50
dust?
gold.
Is it diamond
I'll-
dust?
You open it up and it's like black and purple.
Can I want to try to figure out what it is.
You, investigate.
10.
You think it's drugs.
What is it?
If I smell it, do I like...
Constitution saving throw.
Drugs.
What are you doing?
No.
She just everything just kind of like Hitchcock zooms out and you just see yourself flying with Ozeron.
Flying with what?
Ozeron. Oh, I'm a dragon. I'm a dragon.
I follow.
I
she's
just imagine like a Superman fly.
She does like the
word do
old
anything
cop.
for that?
She does like the old cop with
No,
like
that won't
cocaine
help.
thing, like she.
Oh,
stuffs it in her gums.
she took a lot.
That's not diamond dust.
It is.
I can't.
You need to leave.
I can't.
You need to get out of here.
I cast diamond dust or diamond dust. I cast identify on it.
It doesn't have any magical properties. It's just drugs.
This isn't diamond dust.
Yes, it is.
This is drugs.
It's from the diamond whale.
What?
Is this even legal here?
No, it's not. I thought you guys were cool.
I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm gonna take this as payment. I'm gonna take this as payment, so we don't turn you in.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I'm taking
No,
that
you're not
too.
taking that with
I'm
you.
taking that.
She throws more diamond dust into your face. Six. So all of a sudden you just gotta, and all of a sudden like you look at your hands and they start turning silver, and then like
I can see
the,
again.
the silver like thing that's inside of you is like, I'm your best buddy. Yeah, man, you're my best friend.
So we can walk.
You just
city,
you just like
tripping balls.
Yeah, tripping balls.
I have my sword out. I got this from Azeron.
You got it from me! oh my god. I'm gonna. Nobody has seen this yet. I'm just gonna. Oh god. Please don't. I'm gonna just start changing shapes into like different races. Nothing menacing, but I'm gonna change into an elf and then a gnome.
You
and
can't
then
see,
a
but I can
halfling
change
and a
what your
human.
eyes look like, and I make them look like there's eyeballs.
I want to imagine that I'm up in a tower having this conversation.
No, we're
and I just
walking-
look down
we're
and they're just
walking
like
to the
walking.
inn.
And I'm like, bloop, into a different race. Bloop.
continue on.
I've like imagined like they're doing this. I'm like in the next shop over, like making bread and butter, just like calm with this guy.
I am
Just,
swinging this like
whoa.
fire blade around a little bit. With one hand and carrying him with the other hand.
It's changing.
I'm gonna think that potentially, as the night comes to a close, that the two people who are not stoned bring them back to the room.
So we made it back
Three.
to the room.
Good stuff.
All three of us?
Meanwhile, that was
I didn't try
That
to
was
get
great.
stoned. I thought it was diamond.
Did like the old cop movie thing when like you just duck in and like just.
I
see
still
what
have
it
the
is.
bag.
you have
Oh my
done.
god, you stole it.
I would like to say in my letter, I wrote like everything that happened to her, explaining everything and then asking for help.
To the city of you.
Have you ever? Yes.
Bro. 1 second. Meanwhile, far away, in the center of the city of Trevian, a young girl is looking up as Darius, half skeletal, half himself, is reaching down to her. It's all right. It's me, Darius, the first prophet. A blade shings up, and you see Darius take a step back, and Vinar Lorn stands in front of you. So where did you go?
What?
Right now, get up!
Okay.
Back! And he kind of has sort of, why, friend? I'm trying to help. He goes running down the hallway with you.
Okay. Where's Micah?
I don't know. I didn't say. Who the hell is Micah?
Not Micah.
Hell.
Mikkel.
Mikkel.
Where's Mikkel?
And Mr. Pumpkins.
I'm sure he's with the others.
Okay. What is going on here, Vinar?
I'm not sure. Everything's going to hell. We can't get out. Be careful not to touch anyone who's gray.
Okay. What was that?
I think it was Darius.
The real Darius?
I'm coming to find you. You can't run. You just hear laughter kind of echoing down the halls. Something's very wrong. You see lightning flash out one of the windows.
Vinar, what are we going to do? Can we reach to the
He
others?
looks at his hand. He pulls out his sword. It just falls over. That could have happened. But did it? You look down and he's not there.
What is happening?
Would you like to play with me? And you see a little girl in white standing right next to you. Come. She's grabbing your hand and like holding you. And as she does, all the color comes back into the hallways. Me and Jojo are playing, but we need another person to play the Karen Vare.
Cecil, why are you doing this?
Not doing anything. I just want to play.
Okay.
Come play. She leads you out and you see like people frozen in the grand hall. She sits you down and Jojo's sitting there. So I want to play. Can I play the Karen Vare? No, you can't. You're going to play, right?
Yes.
Okay, you have to play right.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna be the fated. Okay, we're gonna come talk to you guys. Here. Hi, it's me. I'm Lara.
Hello, I'm the Canva.
You don't sound like a Karen Bear. You sound like Nola trying to be a Karen Bear.
What does the Canva sound?
They're very gruff. At least I think so.
I'm the Canva.
Oh no! Please don't hurt us! I'm the White Lady, and I'm best friends with Jojo Nomino.
I don't care who you are. We're Canva. Rah rah.
What if we help you break your dam?
Not yet!
Okay, my bad. We're not gonna do that yet.
He has two emotions, like he can't be scared.
He doesn't have that emotion.
I know.
He is
Yes,
salty.
And like joyful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
salty, like
and
salty
sassy.
and yeah.
Because we gave him cinnamon.
We're living in a drought. Rah rah rah.
Cecil, who are you playing?
I'm playing Cecil. Hi, I'm Cecil. Why did you attack my family all those years ago?
Oh, this is getting serious. Why'd you do it, Karen Bear?
Insight.
Does she have any history on the Karen Bear?
Knowledge.
Like, no.
Probably not. That's 6.
So no.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. It was a long time ago.
Why don't we stop for a minute? I'll show you how somebody else can do it. She looks over and you see just kind of like the color goes away and you see another little girl's been sitting with you. She comes out of color. I'm sorry, I'll play better. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Clara, Nola would like to see how the Karen Bear is supposed to act. Right?
Yeah, sure.
The other girls was like, we attacked your family because we were scared and you were really powerful and no, that's not right either. She just stands up. Nola, are you gonna play right?
Cecil, we're both just trying to
Because
play.
I'm doing my best to keep everyone safe. But if no one's gonna play right, well, I just can't take it!
Well,
and you
but-
see the color burst out of the door, and all of a sudden a tentacle bursts through her protective shield, grabbing the girl that you're playing with. And it just rips her out. And then she just kind of, you see like a vein in her head just, and all the color goes away again as she like seals it back off. I can't keep everyone safe, especially if they're not going to play right.
She's such an evil girl.
Cecil, she didn't know. She's just a little girl.
She should have.
Okay, I'll play right.
Why don't you just go away?
Okay, I'll play with you, Cecil.
I'll play with JoJo. Get out.
Okay. She backs away and runs.
As you back away and you run out the room, all of a sudden you see lightning flash outside one of the windows and you see Cecil, but she's older and more haggard. She kind of moves towards you. You didn't play very well in there, Nola.
I don't know the history.
She falls, but she's still, like she falls from her feet, but she's still up, and it looks like her neck snaps.
She's gonna go around her and run.
Okay. As you do, you feel hands come bursting out of one of the things and they grab you. Please be quiet. Please be quiet, Nola. Shh, don't say anything. They're everywhere.
Is it you?
It's me. I'm so scared. There's only one place we're safe. Follow me. Do not move away from me this time. He moves you through kind of some corridors down underneath the stairs, and you see a door, and he opens it. And all of a sudden, all the color and warmth come back in. And in the center of the room, you see a teenage-looking Cecil. She turns towards you. Nola, I'm so glad you're okay. And she comes up and gives you a hug.
She's gonna, like...
No, it's okay. You see Vinar and a couple other people. You see Olga and stuff in there. I think we're okay here. This is getting really scary, guys. I don't know what's going on out there. Can you help us, Nola? What's happening? And our game comes to an end. So, we'll be back in 2 weeks on Tuesday. If this is your first time joining us, please follow us on our social
Tuesday,
media.
the
Following Tuesday, yeah. So, great game, super fun.
Yeah.
Catch you later.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
guys.
Yeah.
Catch up.
Close our eyes, the current sweeps right. Oh. see